You're now tuning into the sounds of the Potnas Podcast.
Perspective on topics, news, and shit.
Hey, bring the drums in. Oh, turn it down a little bit, D-Nuts. Oh shit, it's the season damn finale. Young Tizzle, let's go. Hey, it's the Potnas Podcast where big shit poppin'. Big shit poppin' mean little shit stoppin'. I'm in the mall and the pig steady coppin'. Now let me pass the D where the facts steady droppin'. Hey,
Facts steady dropping, I'ma give you what knowledge. I'ma keep going, yeah, I got the mileage. I can go with forever. I'm rhyming like the now. I'ma keep going, yeah, Tizzle, you my pal.
yeah.
You my damn partner, I'ma pass it off. TJ, Todd knows best, I'ma pass it back to you. What you wanna say, boy? Let me give it to you.
Yeah, microphone check too. What is this?
Damn.
The Potnas Podcast is back to business. Jocko Sims is in this. It's hard knows best. I witness. I'm about to switch the flow up. Here I go up.
The throw up. Throw up from the flow up. God damn it, hold up. It's the Potnas Podcast, yeah, bitch, what up? Hey, about to power up. Hey, are we blowing up right now? God damn it, bars.
About to blow up.
What a wet, about to
blow up.
Wow. Man, TJ, fire, son.
Yeah. I'm glad you hopped into it.
Do you want to go first moving forward? No, I gotta go first to bring the energy, right?
That's kind of what you're doing.
All right, cool. Hey, when he said pull up, I immediately grabbed my shot glass and I was ready.
It was nothing in there.
I know. Well, that's because we had the warm up before we hit the record button.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Potnas Podcast, where we are delivering our perspective on topics, news, and shit. Shit.
Like
We
the
are-
Sauce Twins.
Yes.
Shit. Wait, is that them? No.
Shit.
Is that them?
Future.
That's Future. Sorry.
No. Oh,
But I feel like
it
the Sauce
is.
Twins got a
Future.
remix or something.
Yeah.
It is Future though. Sorry about that. All right, keep going. Sorry.
Okay, all right. So we are the Potnas. First up is the partner behind the soundboard. He is the man of knowledge and many words. Give it up for Dino, aka the Dictionary. Oh yeah.
Hey.
Shata.
Next to him is the coolest partner in the room with the world's greatest beard of all time. Clap it up for Bradley, aka Coolin' and Poolin'.
He always asks for the.
Oh,
I just need
shoot it up for Bradley.
Now, shoot up the club for Brad.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I love y'all.
All right. At a 45-degree angle from him is the Plug's Plug. All right, he is our content manager. He's the man behind the scenes, but today he is joining us as fourth chair. Give it up for Todd Knows Best.
Yes, sir. Hey, check me out. I'm the fourth chair, not the third wheel today. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Level up.
Level up like a mug.
Yes. All right, man behind the camera. All right, shout out to our monitor man, Chris Anderson, aka Iron Exposure.
Hey.
I got it right this time. I did it for you.
That was the happiest clap I've ever witnessed in my life.
Hey, yo, we might need to give him like some of that metal, like the swords. They go, you know.
Oh yeah.
Exposure to iron.
Click or something like a. You already have that little.
Exposure to iron.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe
All right.
Yeah, we'll keep
And
thinking on
last,
that.
we got you next time.
and not least, it is the
Why do I
most
support
extraordinary,
this?
electrifying, explosive partner of them all. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Why do we support this?
I don't know.
God damn it! It is Mr. Somebody Had to Say It. I am JT, but you know me as Young Tizzle, the live thrizzle. Can I get one more?
You know, we do give you your moment though.
Yes. I know, and I appreciate it because I make you all shine as well.
Yeah, we should be able to make you shine back.
Yes,
Actually.
Thank you.
So we should start thinking about that sound that you make. The one, it's like that sounds like the Sprite from McDonald's.
Hey, and you know, at the beginning of the movies, whenever you're going to go see a movie, you know how they do the sensory sounds. And they have like the popcorn come in, like,
Oh no, that's just.
and then like the ice cubes drop in the
It's
cup.
the most clear sound ever.
I love it.
We should have a whole ASMR episode.
We shouldn't.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, is that when like people like are eating crab and like
Well, oh God, stop.
Please don't do
I
that.
meant more like we would just whisper the whole episode.
Yeah.
And you can
Like
hear us
Yin
like
Yang
pouring
Twins?
shit or something like that.
I'm good on that, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, got
And
'em.
to our listeners, thank you so much for tuning in. And we had to end the season on a high note, the highest note of them all.
Yes, man.
First off, actually, shout out to Courtney. Couldn't be here with us today, but he's here in spirit with us for sure, and he will return for season 5, ladies and gentlemen. So be on the lookout for that, and we might drop a couple of special edition episodes in the off season.
Most certainly.
So, but yeah. But
Shout out 6.
right now, shout out 6. 6.
Hey,
Ladies and
this
gentlemen.
is so musicy today.
It is already.
Oh, it's real music-y.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very special guest. You may know him from The Last Ship.
What?
TNT's The Last Ship
yes.
as Lieutenant Burke.
That's what's up.
You may know him
Who is?
as the Sensational.
It's not a word.
I don't
Doctor,
know
it's
if
not a word?
That's not.
Okay. You may know him as the Incredible.
There you go.
The smoothest, most charming.
That's it.
Dr. Reynolds
Absolutely.
on New Amsterdam. NBC's New Amsterdam. But ladies and gentlemen, we know him as the Jocko Sims.
You guys just know a little known fact. It's very known. very little known. Nobody knows. I did a song with the Sauce Twins, bro.
Wow.
You mentioned the Sauce Twins.
That's crazy.
And they actually came and stayed with me in California for a week.
That's wild.
We did a song. JT, after the show, I'm going to let you hear it and show you the music video because it's pure. We shot this video and I was like, man, this is too filthy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I cannot put this out. Nobody will
inspiring.
understand.
They really are
You know?
inspiring.
So when you mentioned Sauce Twins, I'm like, of all the songs I sent you, I forgot
That's
to
funny.
tell you about the Sauce Twins.
Yeah, that's
Shout out
funny.
H-Town.
Yeah, shout out
Come on,
H-Town.
man.
Already.
Hey, hey, cousin, I hate to call you out, but you got something on your lip. You need to wipe your lip a little bit.
Oh, it's all good. You know,
There we go.
you know,
That's love. That's
like
love.
Mike Up
That's
said,
love.
next
Hey,
Friday,
take
play
care of
the
our
song.
ability.
Do you
That's love.
have y'all ever had that friend where you had something on your face or your
Did I
lip
say anything?
and they just didn't say nothing? You had a piece of pepper flake just on your lip,
Man.
just sitting there.
Can we call them friends? If that's the case?
Right, exactly.
I mean,
You know?
some people don't
I don't
like.
think so.
You like,
hater,
nigga, I had a booger on my chest and you didn't let me know. or say this.
on my chest.
Yeah, like,
chin, some cheek, maybe.
you know, stuff just falls out of your nose.
Onto
just,
your chest.
Yeah, no, I will say though, I have probably one time or two seen something going on that I wasn't comfortable sharing with someone.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make me a bad friend necessarily. In fact, I feel like what if you see someone who has like a dandruff problem?
Okay, if someone has a dandruff problem, I learned this in 3rd grade. I don't know if she necessarily had a dandruff problem, but I wanted to tell this story. We were at Picture Day, and I didn't know her from drying wall of paint.
Okay.
But I was put in line behind her. We have a very small elementary school, and can't remember her name. Poor baby. She had something crawling through the follicles of her head.
That wasn't dandruff.
she got that lice.
I had never.
Definitely got lice.
I being as though I'd never seen something like that in my 7 years of life. At that point, how old are you in 3rd grade?
I don't know. Somewhere around there. Keep
Anyway, so I
Hey.
screamed. I screamed, and it was bad. I got in trouble, not her for having lice. She didn't get in trouble for having lice. I got in trouble for
screaming at the motherfucker.
It's like, what?
That's,
Yeah.
Now, I just want to ask. I'm sorry. It's Black History Month.
Yeah.
What ethnicity? is this?
I knew that's where you.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Hey, come on now.
JT is
That's not
psychic.
cool.
JT is psychic.
Wow.
Because y'all would expect me to say a white woman, huh?
No, I knew it was Hispanic.
wow.
And here's what they explained to me in that moment.
Oh, yeah.
This was a learning moment for me. Is that lice is more prone to live in clean air. Look at that.
Well, yeah, I would imagine so.
And I would imagine as much as that girl came to school with clean hair.
Bradley. So when you saw him crawling through her hair, you thought it was dandruff.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, did you say anything to her? Like, hey, you have crawling dandruff in your
No,
hair.
I screamed, there's a roach in her head.
Wow.
I didn't want to get that detail because it wasn't true. That'd be slanderous.
They gave you a red face for
That's
that.
why I got in trouble with the
Yeah,
slander.
you got in trouble.
It was a slander.
That was not cool.
Can't be
All
doing
right.
Sorry.
So, Jocko, how are you feeling, brother? How you doing?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling great. It's good to be here with you guys. I already had a little piece of lemon or something on my lip because you got me doing shots before the show. But yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. Oh, so you squeeze a fresh lime or
I just do a little something.
Good company.
We're ready to go.
Yeah.
Dino is a fan of the citrus.
I can't do it without
Look, he literally has
citric acid.
He carries a lemon with him.
That's how you got to do it. You got to have.
Are you done with?
Are
you record? What are you working on right now, Jocko? Are you still in season?
We are in. Speaking of season 4, we are in season 4 of New Amsterdam. We are almost done. We're on episode 18.
Let's go.
And of 22, and we shoot. God, each season was 10 months basically.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's just. It's long, but we see the light at the end of the tunnel right now.
That's dope.
That's
ready for that little vacation.
Do you hate your coworkers yet?
Well, say again. That's quick. I got a great group of people who are probably the most talented group of people I've worked with. Why are you smiling? I see you laughing.
You got big cheese going.
Oh my gosh! Right, so. Hey, what's that? The doctor, the one that's
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, she's fine.
You talking about Dr. Sharp?
Yeah.
Sharp. Let me see if I can FaceTime her real quick so she say hi to you.
Look at that.
Look at Black Man Blush.
Come on now. Hey, you know Sam not in here too.
You ever see Black Man Blush?
Hey, how you doing? That's good. Excellent. All right, cool. Let's get a fit check, shall we? All right, so
here we go.
Hey,
Dino, back in the Bumblebee, sporting the gold, which is the signature color of black people nowadays.
Is it the signature of black people?
Right, as of lately.
All right.
It reminds me of a Camaro, which is signature for black people in the military.
Are your shoes yellow? Are your shoes gold?
We're rocking the Air Max 97s.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Yellow joints.
And
the Wu-Tang.
The tribal prints have just been a part of your wardrobe the entire month.
The Kente pattern.
I'm glad you peeped that. You're proud for that. Congratulations.
Yeah. Cool. Pound him.
Oh, sorry.
Pause.
Damn. Pound him. It's the lights around here.
And Tizzle said, we talking music today. We haven't said I jumped the gun. Spoiler alert, but rocking Wu-Tang because that's that goes back to my favorite era of hip hop. You feel what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with.
A little foreshadowing for today.
There you go.
B-Rad, I love your lumberjack inspired outfit right now.
Thank you. I appreciate
it. Got the whole picnic table going on.
You brawny.
Y'all see how many times he poke it?
Yeah, he does it. You see, and you have to take control of the record before he does.
Right.
That's the problem. He took too long.
And I took too long.
He called you Uno.
Come on now.
It's okay. We'll get there.
He called you brawny.
See, all them years that you picked on me.
I didn't.
And now the guy.
That's now
the
I was
the tables
living
have
my
turned.
life.
Yeah, you were living your life being a bully. You were living your life being a bully.
I am not a bully.
And now the tables have turned.
Lumberjack is what you are.
I was in the back of the class. I'll show you one day. You'll see. On this podcast.
I remember that, JT.
I'm going to call you a lumberjack.
Tizzle, what is this t-shirt you're rocking with?
Yes. This is a clothing line called Filthy. Okay. And it's kind of like a Kanye.
It's giving me mad yay vibes.
Kanye inspired little bear with the Kanye studded shades on. And I just figured that I would wear the circle frames to match the Filthy Bear. The Filthy Bear today.
By match, you meant in spirit.
Yeah. And then I also have custom shoes on right now.
He took some shoes.
Got
he took his shoe off.
The Air Max 90s. And got the
Chex Mix.
The 3-tone black with my actual name Tizzle
on the tongue. Small detail right there.
Is this
the white Nike ID?
Nike ID for sure.
Nike ID. Right
Nike ID.
Shout out Nike.
It's like a triple black vibe.
Yes.
We got you. Are these the ones with the custom orthopedic foot?
Correct.
Joint.
Yeah, that is correct.
Did you get
cost more than my couch?
Did you get a different PSI of air in your shoe, or did you customize that too? Or
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, we don't worry about it.
I'm sorry. I'm not that sophisticated with the soul game.
No, I thought it was customized.
But I do got soul, style, optimism, leadership, and excellence, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Check out IGotSoul.net. All right, and then Todd knows best. He is wearing an OG pin with the actual Potnas rain
Potnas,
windbreaker.
Just a little Potnas gear. Boy dropped
Yes.
off the care package to your boy.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Just trying to rock the brand. You know what I'm saying? Got a little,
Welcome to Potnas.
Yeah, got my Air Maxes on, my 720Cs.
Oh, yeah.
Platinum. You already know.
Where's your rain jacket, Bradley?
It's
Yeah.
in there because I wanted to look like a lumberjack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually right behind me. It's supporting me because the Potnas support.
No, you know why it's funny? Because you do have this big ass beard. You just love it.
I know. And
heavy chest.
We should have put like we should have put a
I didn't recognize the.
Looking like a lumberjack.
If y'all want to call me fine, just say that.
And he got the Atlanta braids. Was like,
It's just.
Hey, like a fine lumberjack, eh?
I am.
Were you
Irish.
like, was that Canadian or
That
Australian?
was a little bit both.
It was Canadian.
For sure. Maple syrup.
Canadian.
I heard Irish for some reason. I don't know. Yeah.
You don't know your accents.
Tim Horton.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And with that,
And then
people-
Jocko is wearing the Celtic green with what is that, dungeon hat? Ooh,
Yeah, this is
I like that.
a brand that I just discovered. Dungeon 4. They make hats,
Nice.
masks, and stuff. I like athleisure wear, so I'm sitting down rocking the
Stay
Lululemon,
comfortable.
nice.
No Bulls,
Oh yeah, simple.
and
Yeah.
and there's some little.
There you go.
Hey, he's my kind of guy.
Congratulations.
He'll do the color block. Just
Nice
in the
little
clothes.
sneakers.
It has some
Shout out,
fresh
mom,
shoes, man.
birthday
Just-
present.
Pop on the sneak.
Appreciate you.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Boy,
there you go.
That's how you
in
do it.
Manhattan. All right.
Slippers.
If somebody make it down to your shoes, I mean they saw your whole body, baby.
Fact.
Learn that
All
from your
right.
grandma.
How was everybody's week? Who wants to kick things off with the week?
Well, I don't like this.
Go ahead. No, go where you need to. I want you to bring us as far up the mountain as
Take us-
possible.
keep us-
There's only
Bring us to the
downhill
peak,
Yeah,
baby.
keep us that cerebral.
Bring us to the peak.
Well, people, I'd like to say that my week was it was beautiful in that I got to see my daughter. Now, this might be boring to some of you more, you know what I'm saying? There's some real suburban dad shit, but this was my baby's first performance, right? And so she too is, Tiz will tell you, she's like a natural, she likes the spotlight.
Show woman.
Absolutely. That's her steez. We had highlight, boom, let me get to it. She has dance class on Tuesdays. It was bring a dad to dance or some shit like that. I show up. It's me and a few. And what was so dope was I'm in the burbs, so it's like a very diverse group. It's like me, this old Asian guy who looks like Mr. Miyagi. It's like this old white guy who's clearly a Trump supporter, and then there's me, and then there's this other. There's like this older, maybe more middle-aged African American brother. He's like real. He has like 5 children with him. I don't know why he had to bring all the kids.
All his separate kids.
and like 3 of them were crying. But all that to say, it was this really, really dope experience where like we were all there with our daughters and we're learning this dance. And so we do this dance, and Jewel, she's like, she's already big sister. She moves her little mat next to me. I was like, yo, no, you got to be in front. The teacher said be in front of me. She's like, I want to make sure you know what you're doing. So she's like showing me the moves and whatnot. All that to say, we did this dope little dance routine and whatever, and it was dope. Fast forward today, her homegirls come over because she's 4 and she got Potnas. Her homegirls stopped by and they were singing, they were dancing to Encanto, and so I'll go up to kiss her to tell her bye. I'm finna go do the Potnas podcast. Say, oh, hey, my daddy has a podcast, y'all. Daddy, let's show him the dance. And so we do the little but it's like the thing is, it's things you have to be comfortable doing, like plies, and so I was doing plies with her.
These are the moments.
These are the moments right here. And
So that's what I have to look forward to, huh?
yeah, man, doing plies to Keiko's homegirls.
Luckily, I am a dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
be
fact.
easy.
That's a fact.
That'll be easy for you.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
It's gonna be very simple.
Yeah.
that's dope, man. And then she also had that. She had 2 performances in a week, right?
Black History joint. Yo, and it
Yeah.
was so dope because she had on like a kente dress. She's like the only kid in the whole school with like a.
But they all of the Hispanics were on the right side. All of the Hispanic kids were on the right side of the stage, and all the other colored
No, he's
kids
not lying,
were on the
actually.
left side of the stage, and
But
then all of
it
the
wasn't-
vanilla kids were right in the middle.
middle.
What was up with that? Like peanut butter chocolate marshmallow sandwich.
It happened to work out that
Safety?
way. No, or like the bilingual block or whatever came in at a certain time, and so they really were all on the right. No, JT's actually right. All the black kids were like on the left. It was crazy, and my daughter was like in the front, and she had dashiki dress on.
It literally looked like a s'more sandwich.
But it was a great performance, and this was my first time observing it. We sent them the link or whatever,
and I think the theme was like all of the kids had to wear their school shirt, which was red, and then Jewel was the one student that stood out because she had the whole kente.
No, they said wear your traditional clothing, or like wear your Black History inspired clothing, or wear red. If you have nothing else, wear red.
Yeah.
So a lot of people wore red because they don't know to get dashikis from. They don't know where to get custom kente dresses.
They're not cultured.
They don't know, what to wear.
But I mean, okay, I'm not gonna get too deep because then they'll start getting a little racist.
Go ahead, brother.
Which is impossible.
What was
JT's already said that at the beginning of the
Well, I mean, I guess thank you for bringing us up the Black History Mountain.
Okay.
I really want to shout you out for that because I'm going to take us right back down.
God dang it!
So I live in a predominantly white area, which is not uncanny for many of us Negroes that live in this time and age. We're the most educated generation ever. We got the money, but we end up in these white places. Whatever. I'm not going to get too deep.
Actually,
I have a neighbor.
Okay.
You don't have to apologize for living in a white neighborhood.
You're absolutely right, Jocko.
Right, that's a great point.
Thank you for that. Actually,
Thank you. And I think probably out of all people, I really shouldn't have to explain that because I try to make sure that they know they're in the presence of a nigga every chance I get.
Yeah, that's
real.
But I do my best to be cognizant of my neighbors unless I'm having a full on raging party. But since COVID happened, I haven't done that in a long time. Right. Anyway, there has been a neighbor since last year during COVID. He has touched my doors before. I have told him I was going to whoop his ass.
Oh no!
He says he shares the same I guess hallway as me and 5 other people. Okay, that's it. Nobody else in the complex is allowed in that area. They don't have access to it at all. So it really makes it difficult for him to really perform racism the way that he would like to because we know it's coming from him.
Right.
So recently he stole some trash cans, whatever, found this out. But
so this is the hold on. I don't want to just run past that.
This is the trash can stealer.
This is the trash can.
This is the trash can guy, and I got the confirmation because of what happened. Here we go. Saturday.
Who steals trash cans?
Apparently
racist white man.
He looks like if Ellen DeGeneres gained 80 pounds. I don't know.
Okay.
Wow.
Is he an incel? Like. I just want to know.
He's a what now?
Is he an incel?
Incel. What's that mean?
Don't even worry about it.
Involuntary celibate.
Yeah.
Involuntary.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah, you just want to move on.
I'm impressed that you knew that, Jocko.
I'm not.
Why?
This is Jocko Sims. What are you talking about? This is Jocko Sims here.
Because I don't keep up with the whites.
We got the dictionary next to us. So he lives at the end of the hallway. There's an access point down at the end of the hallway that everybody can use.
Yes.
Okay. He gets angry about the weather stripping. Anyhow, I'm trying to tell this as quickly as possible. Somebody was coming to work out with me at my gym. They were late. I went upstairs. Okay. I leave my garage open, so people often damn, I shouldn't be telling that on national podcast.
Just come if you don't rob old Brad here.
I leave my garage open so people can, enter, but they still have to access
He
that.
still got his pistol.
Right.
What's your address?
Pistol on my side.
You know what I'm saying?
I still got weapons of mass destruction in my home. Anyway, so thinking that I was waiting for him to go up to the gym, he came to my door. He was like, "Oh damn, this nigga not here." He called me on FaceTime, which is imperative to this story. Okay,
this is your neighbor or the person that's working out.
The person that's working out with me. I was like, "Hey, I'm already upstairs." He's like, "Oh, bet. How do I even get up there?" I said, "I gotta let you access. So just follow my instructions. Head down to the end of the hallway, and then you're gonna cross across the driveway, and there's an elevator. Yeah. So in the meantime, he's like, "Oh, your neighbor's down at the end of the hallway, right?" Somewhere between the next 13 seconds, I will say that my homeboy was like, he was like, that's the one that be probably stealing your trash can, right? I was like, yeah, but I don't know how loud it was in that hallway. But anyway, by the time he makes it to the end of the door, the door doesn't close all the way, like on its own naturally. Like you have to force it shut, and I think that's really the issue. The man goes, "This is a hard ER, baby."
Here we go.
Oh no!
nigger, and I hear it over the FaceTime, right? So he goes.
It was a mistake.
Now it's time to whoop your white ass. Come on now.
You're quoting me, JT.
Yes.
You're quoting me. So he runs. He goes through the second entrance into his garage or whatever. I hear the door slam too. I was like, bro, did I hear what he was like? Yes, you heard that. He was like, he's in the garage. I'm waiting for this nigga to come out. So okay, I'm coming downstairs. I'm coming. So I waited on the elevator like a dumbass. I could have taken the steps, but I was in the middle of a workout, whatever. I get downstairs. He's skirting off in the Prius, right? So everything's okay, right? I'm like, I would have killed him if I would have caught him by the time I got down here. I was like, it's all right. We're going to work out. Works out, whatever. Came back downstairs. I'm living my life. My homeboy left. I'm getting ready to leave for the night to the local seat.
Yes.
And I often take trips between my garage and the house over and over. And specifically, I was doing so to catch him in the hallway. But sure enough, he was down there with his mother.
Oh, okay. Made up for his mom.
That's even better.
With his mother.
Yes.
Even better, right? So I'm thinking, yeah, she's gonna, oh my God, my son's a racist. No, they participated. So he's down there. He's like, the security guards, they're idiots. I'm surprised they didn't call them niggas because they black. They're idiots. They never fix a weather strip. He's like damn near on the ground fixing a weather stripping on the door. I was like, oh, and don't forget you called somebody a nigga earlier. And he looks down. His mom looks down to the floor instead. And he gets his keys out. It's silent. I was like, you're not going to say nothing? It's still silent. He undoes the lock to the door. And he was like, that's because I don't talk to niggas. Snatches his mom inside the house. Slams the door. Drive-by with you niggas.
Wow, bro.
Be like, ooh.
So you had drive-by passive aggressive racism.
Yeah.
So that's part 2. And we're going to stay tuned for part 3.
Sorry, I had to tell the story. I hate
terrible.
that.
That's tough.
We have developments. We're going.
That was the most tantalizing story I've ever heard. I just was waiting for
the bombs,
something.
baby.
the hairs on
Something.
my arm
There's even more where that came from.
are rising just like Spider-Man.
Okay.
Just know that he left, just to cap that, he left a voicemail maybe 15 minutes after that with the property also calling me a hood rat.
Oh,
After that.
I'd love to
funky
hear that.
dog head bitch.
I'd love to hear that voicemail. Maybe if we could play that on the show. It's just
It sound like Bradley finna send a goon.
What a pussy.
That was my week. Yours?
Everybody else experiencing overt racism this week?
Hard to follow up with that one.
Yeah, it really is.
Let's pass to DJ because
Look, I've been in
I'm too
caveman.
heated.
I've been in caveman mode. I'm gonna keep it real short for y'all. Been in caveman mode. Just 1 week closer to getting to the finish line. I'm on this.
There you go.
I'm on this pharmacy school thing, of course.
can you tell us your graduation date?
On the ground.
May 14th.
May 14th.
Hey.
Saturday.
what's up.
That's a Saturday.
Yeah, calling everybody from all
do you
countries
know
if you
that?
want to be there. Be
All
there.
countries.
Yeah, hey,
right.
hey, shout out. Hey, Meg the Stallion. If you want to come through.
Hey.
Come
Oh,
see
yeah.
a shoot.
That would be really nice.
Meg's the homie.
Yeah. Shout out Pearland. Shout out Pearland.
What?
Yeah.
Was that y'all's rendition of her
Megan, yeah.
song?
But just a real fast week, man. Real fast week. Nothing too much, man. Just glad to be alive.
That's a
man.
fact,
Just
bro.
taking it one day at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Taking care of my body. Got back in the gym too.
All right.
Eating well. Drinking more water.
Great, brother.
Minding my business.
Yeah, why you
Skin
been
feeling good.
drinking? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can see the water in your skin.
You can see it's real.
pulsing
Yeah,
through.
it is
Yeah.
alkaline.
And he's
baby.
definitely working out. Pause because we
How is that?
we dapped, well, hold on
Pause.
because we dapped up
There's
and then
too
I
much
hugged
pause.
him and then I felt like
You feel like the.
I felt the muscles and the lats on
Yeah.
his back. And I was like, damn, bro,
Oh, yeah.
you're in shape.
So you pre-pause.
Right,
Pre-pause.
Yeah.
Pre-pause.
He knew where he was going.
Pre-pause. Pre-pause.
Rewind.
Jocko, what's your week looking like?
Week is good. You know, work was work, but I'm also always trying to stay creative. So
absolutely.
I've written a short film that I want to get going soon. So I'm just trying to get all the pieces together. And it is a coming of age film, which is about, and it's actually funny too. And it involves, part of the story is these adolescents that get an opportunity at age 14 to go to a strip club.
Okay.
And
yes.
it begs the question that I'd like to pose to all the gentlemen there in the room. How old were you the first time you went to a strip club?
It's like 23.
I was 17.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's his pop.
17. Yeah, because the youngest one has to
like-
take 2 shots.
Yeah.
The youngest one?
person
My
has to
first
take.
time.
Yeah.
Well, you got to take 2 shots then, Chris.
Yeah, because I was in my 20s. I was over 21.
I was 18.
I think I was like 20.
I was 23.
Do you know?
I
See, I
was the
went
same.
late.
I was
18 or
I was This is my freshman year at college, so that's 18. Yeah.
When did y'all lose y'all's virginity?
No, that's
See.
a whole-
All right.
Wait. No.
Always listen, Jocko. You gotta know this about your kinfolk.
I wanted to clarify. Well, two things. Number one, I don't remember the first time I went to the strip club, but I do know that it was in Houston, and it might have been a place called Harlem Nights.
Oh yeah.
I know anything about Harlem Nights. It might have been. I'm not sure.
So that cherry HK.
But anyways, I just also want to shout out to my boy Chaz, who cuts my hair on the show. He was the one who told me that he had been going to strip clubs since he was 14.
Wow.
And my jaw hit the floor. And he's like, oh, yeah, we used to go all the time. He had an older brother who was wild and just didn't take him there.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what, I'm finna. So I wrote a whole story around that.
That's amazing. That's about to be real dope. I like the way. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that.
It's like
That's creative.
As I spend my week,
it's
just
real.
getting down to it.
That's like a hood slumdog millionaire.
yeah. But
I can see that being really ill. Seriously, I can see that being dope.
Yeah.
What we got, JT?
Well, I won an annual award at work.
hey,
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
This is my first official award that I've won outside of the military since I've separated.
Let's go.
So,
Black
feels
History
good.
Month.
So that proves that I'm not a shitty worker or a suck ass,
All right.
because it was all pure based off of my merit and
all
my
merit
and all my efforts.
not sucking ass.
Yeah, it was one of our people principles
You doing
or
something
our
right.
foundations.
There you go.
Right, exactly.
Hello.
You know,
There you go.
I only worked by myself for a team of. I was quadruple hatted for a whole 6 to 7 months.
They're gonna milk you. They're gonna milk you.
No, oh yeah, exactly. But I kept my
Yo,
composure
did you
and
wind
I
up
was
doing-
poised.
Quick question, quick interjection.
What up?
Because Tiz was a work smarter, not harder kind of guy.
Yes.
As of late, I respect it. Did you wind up making the instructional video, or did you finish doing them screenshot slides?
No, I made the instructional video.
Smart, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was putting together a presentation for my successor,
Working smart enough.
and I was. Yeah, and by the time I got to slide 5, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I was like, how about I just, because my work is really complicated. The company that I work for, it's actually an IT company. And so very technological, very advanced. Everybody in this company is smarter than I am. And so I figured that I just
don't
joined the
sell
club.
yourself short. I'm
know
sure
what?
there's an
Yeah.
idiot or 3 up in there.
Well, just because I said they're smarter doesn't mean that they're brighter.
Okay.
I'm the brightest one in the room, goddammit.
Clearly, you're decorated. God damn it. You're decorated in the room.
Right, exactly.
Literally.
I did, and then, as I go through the week, I just have those moments where I reminisce and think about the past, right?
Right.
And there's a couple of things that I thought about that I want to kind of pose to you gentlemen. So, Bradley, it actually has to do with you.
Where's this going? That's why I said, this is off script, people.
Do y'all remember when we lived in college? It was my freshman year, Dino senior year, and Bradley's sophomore year. So me and TJ were freshmen at the
Oh,
time.
wait. So you're okay. All right.
Bing bong.
So let's go back.
Yep.
Because
No, wait, let him finish.
No.
No, go ahead, start, because I feel like I'm absolved, but go ahead.
So Bradley had 3 other roommates that we're really close friends with.
Turns out I'm
the-
absolved already.
And these
If you saw my sophomore year, that ain't.
niggas were, the word on my shirt, filthy. Oh my gosh. Their kitchen was always disastrous. Always had fucking flies. And me and Dino came over one time, and they had a baby roach on the top
I remember
of
this.
their dishes.
But I wasn't gonna
and,
talk about it.
and I'm not saying that Bradley was dirty. Bradley was probably hardly ever at the apartment.
Let me real quick. I want to say that I'm not completely absolved, because I was living and breathing in the moment and part of the mess there. But if it were my sophomore year, I should have taken what I saw there, because I didn't live there sophomore year. I lived with the same 3 people again.
Oh, okay.
In my senior year, and nearly the same thing happened. So I should have learned. But let's narrow back to what you were talking about, because now I actually have more perspective, because it was worse.
That was just during the week. Every time they had a kickback, they for sure cleaned up and made sure that the place was somewhat spotless. But and this is back when we had furnished apartments on good old Riverside.
By,
You know what's crazy
by
now?
somewhat presentable, they meant
Shout out
putting a
Riverside.
trash bag over the sink that was undrainable.
It was so filthy.
And I will say that 2 years later, after witnessing them do that, then I agreed with that idea of 2 years later.
And you continue to roommate with these people.
I don't know why I lived there, but you know what? Nothing beats experience.
Out of there.
Nothing beats relationship, and nothing beats memories. A bond and memories for forever.
I have a question for our listeners. Do you have a filthy roommate?
Yo.
Do you currently live with somebody who
my 4-year-old
is just
daughter
absolutely disgusting?
Sometimes I watch her and I'm
doesn't have the best hygiene, doesn't brush their teeth. They leave their slippers and their trash
mine is cleaner than most.
out in the open until it's time for you to actually take initiative and take the trash out. Jocko,
do people have roommates?
Huh?
I got after college, we a couple of buddies I went to school with. We rented a house.
That's how you do
the
it.
House.
That's how you do it.
I've seen it.
in LA, right in the middle of LA. In fact, our next door neighbor was Bishop Don Magic Wand, who we built up a great relationship with. He used to go over there, and we have smoked with Snoop Dogg and all kinds of stuff. But the house was live, but I was the dirty roommate. I was filthy, bro. It was awful. But I knew how to host people too. So you got your Febreze,
right?
You take all your clothes, you throw them under the bed.
Did you mop the floor, or was the floor always sticky?
No, not sticky.
No, we had a cleaning lady. This
nigga being shady.
God bless Claudia.
This nigga being shady. So that's the thing. That's the thing. Is that
the problem is their floor
is that it was impossible for us to
disgusting.
be the entertainers that we were of people and to be as impactful of leaders that we were on that campus.
It was impossible.
It would be impossible to keep a clean home,
bro.
Because, bitch, where the fuck else was y'all gonna have them parties that you'll never forget for the rest of your life, huh?
Bro. So memories,
right?
apparently.
What other couch was you gonna sleep on when you didn't pay that rent?
He said,
There's
one thing that's sticking with me, quite literally.
What? The floor.
In the world where the floors are sticky.
Sticky, iggy.
That is disgusting.
Bro, he had me lost at the baby roach.
The floors,
Dog.
stickiness was not.
It literally greeted me and Dino as we walked in. Listeners, do you have a roommate that is absolutely filthy? Do you live with somebody who just does not have the best hygiene?
Ugh.
Do they not take out the trash? Do you always have to take initiative and take the trash, do the dishes, and make sure that everything is spotless whenever you're having guests?
Well,
do they bring uninvited guests?
You talking about?
Do you hear them fucking?
This got real personal. Yeah.
Right. Well, then move out.
Do you have somebody that steals your trash cans?
I just want to
let us know.
Yo.
Drop a comment.
I just want to say this, and this is the last thing I'm going to say regarding this topic.
God damn it, D. I was finishing my bit.
So,
you had already done that once.
We had heard that already. I thought you were.
I'm looking at the monitor.
some red flags and deal breakers to me.
Those red flags and deal breakers.
Those are variables.
Which is episode 27. Go back and check that out, ladies and gentlemen.
Please.
Episode 27. It is our longest episode, but you will enjoy every single second of it. I guarantee it. It is the most entertaining episode of the season and of the show yet.
Don't make a promise you can't keep now.
Yeah, I was saying.
Well, what season? What season?
Of season 4. This is season 4. And
we're not done with this episode.
I was about to say, thank you.
Hey, come on now.
What's on the docket?
Taking a minute to get into it.
What's on the docket?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Read the room, JT.
The last thing I wanted to end with is I just missed. So I went to the barbershop today, and barbershop talk, we got to talking about things that we enjoyed.
We all look at this
and your boy's fresh.
She was like, okay, did he fuck you up? And then say, okay, no, that's not the story.
It's all good. It's all good.
And one thing I miss? I miss having fun in the clubs. Where I have a question for you all.
What you mean?
And you too, Jocko.
Yeah.
What do you think took the fun away from the clubs? I'll
tell you right now.
Yes.
Social media.
But see, there's different phases. I'll tell you what was great when I was going, and then what happened and changed it. Because I have this one club in LA that was a great example of how it was great, and then it turned into shit. And it was this club, I think it was called Mood or something back in the day, and then it became a place called My Place or something like that. But when I first went to the club in LA, it was awesome. It had a big dance floor. Everybody was dancing, grooving, having a good time. It was just beautiful, just like you see it in movies.
Yeah,
Right.
And then I remember I ended up at that spot, closed, opened back up, I think like 7 years later, went back to the same spot. That dance floor that was this big, and I know a lot of you guys, you listen on the podcast, you can't see it. I'm doing my hands big.
Yeah.
That dance floor is now this big. It was all tables.
Boom! Bingo! Exactly.
Tables. And they just charging people an arm and a leg to stand there.
Exactly.
And that's what took the fun away. There's no more dancing, no more going up to girls. It's just about selling those bottles, bro.
I think
that's it.
I remember when we used to, it was a term that we used to say whenever we got to dance with girls. It was called getting rolled up.
Getting rolled up.
That was my favorite experience at the club.
So let me tell you.
That's you throwing shots,
Jocko, I'm gonna contrast you. Because I too believe that we are living in. Actually, we are in the perfect place for that. As a matter of fact, people come to Houston for bottle service.
Yeah.
And especially after COVID, when they realize the only place you can get bottle service.
Good old Texas. Good old
Yosemite Sam.
After experiencing it, I too am over it now.
Yeah.
But I will say that some of the funnest times in the club was being in a section in my life.
And that's the difference. But that's the difference. That's what it has evolved to. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, but if you're comparing to that transition, you know, when it was fun, you go up and get rolled on, all that stuff. That was now you're getting rolled up at the table next to your boy. There's no room, you know what I'm saying, to have a good time.
Yeah.
But,
There wasn't,
but I feel you, like, you know,
there wasn't no room back then either, but we made that space, baby. Hold you up on the wall. Somebody hold you.
Come on now.
Quite literally.
Hey.
Hold your partner up.
I remember when the club when they didn't have black walls, right? And it was just like the basic like gray or white walls, and then you had the blue streak stained all across. Yeah.
You mean apartments had
the garage parties? Yeah. No. Some of the clubs too.
You mean the apartment that
jeans, blue jeans?
You mean that the apartment that I lived in?
It was just a horizontal streak.
Blue jeans streaks.
You, my God.
It was a horizontal streak across the entire
At apartment 13.
facility, right? And then that's when the club owners were like, you know what, we probably need to paint these walls black. There you go. Because we're getting tired of having to contract a cleaner to come out and clean these walls.
Look like skating rinks.
Yeah.
They weren't fly back in the day.
But I also gotta say, social media, man. Like everybody's on Snapchat, Instagram stories. Like we not even really interacting.
Also, it's the moment. Yeah,
It's who has the best section now, and everybody in the fucking club has a section, and now it's a staring contest.
I want to get back to that.
Here's the thing.
Everybody's a celebrity now. Everybody's a celebrity.
For me, well, that's just because coming up, like, only celebrities every time had sections, because it was now I can actually afford that. That's not a problem. But here's the thing: there's nobody go out without having a section and enjoy yourself for most places.
Right.
Because we created that narrative.
I want to say that
it's robbery.
I think it is robbery. It is extreme robbery. But also, I do think that, you know, if people want to make a living some way and we plan on paying for it, whatever. What's your price of 15 seconds, literally, of fame when they holding them fucking sparklers? So everybody has a price. But I will say that it has made like a sense of community in clubs. Like it's very interesting.
It's the same niggas popping the bottles.
Yes.
No, why are you defending
the community?
I'm defending
having bottle wars.
Yes, it is very interesting.
The bottle war.
People, but let me tell you, in order
have any money,
if you are, and I'm poor. Okay.
You're poor because of the sections that are in the fucking club.
I'm about to put you on, JT.
Everybody stop for a second.
I'm about to put you on.
You're not going to be able to put me on because I don't want to get on that fucking couch in the table.
Tizzle, you ready?
Go ahead.
He was about to go off too, baby.
I was like, let me get him.
Go ahead.
Bradley is poor, but he's wearing Alexander McQueen.
But he lives in a white neighborhood.
And he lives in a white neighborhood.
Exactly.
On uptown, on the west side.
You're talking about what's important to me.
But he's wearing Alexander McQueen.
You're pointing
He's just trying to make up for giving out his address and saying and exposing that he keeps his garage open so that nobody comes up and shoot that motherfucker up.
You're pointing out the things that are important to me that I end up paying.
That you want to spend on.
Right.
Absolutely.
But right.
Let's boycott sections.
Okay, hold on. I don't agree with that.
because this is why women can't even enjoy themselves. This is why they're so freaking like shook up and tight.
Yes, they can.
That's why it's a men versus women war right now because they can't even like niggas are so shallow because everybody's got a bottle and rather talk to the fucking bottle and hold money into their fucking ear rather than talking to a goddamn woman about how she's feeling, where she's going tonight, and when can they take her out on a date.
JT, you can literally apply that to the old days. It was good. Those niggas up in their ears. And
don't make me sound like I'm a sage right now, nigga.
It's not even like that no more. Because hey, check it out. JT, the ladies coming together and they leaving together.
They come together. They go in the section and they take the bottles, they drink, and then they leave and they section hop because ain't nothing popping on that small ass section.
And then I can't talk to them because I don't have a section. Do you know what that sounds like?
I need women to shake ass when they're in the club. That's what I need. They're not shaking ass. They're shaking ass on each other, but not on us.
Just not and the music's getting louder and louder too. So we all packed into a table. We can't even really talk.
Right,
going to the club.
Talking's done. There's no more talking.
Basically, a very expensive concert.
It is
without the artist there.
And you're right on the money. It's a great time.
You're going to experience being at a concert.
Wait, hold on. Say that again one more time, Jocko.
No, I'm just saying you're basically going to experience being at a concert without the artist and just staring at each other. And that's in showing everybody your social media.
And that's Bradley's definition of a fucking good time.
Listen, JT, baby, I understand that for you. Wouldn't be.
I figured Bradley out. Bradley enjoys the eye candy from afar, and he's like trying to make his mark and be like, "Who am I going to take home tonight?" Because I don't need to dance with him. I just need to see. Oh, is this the mic?
Because you're on the platform, baby. Hold on. Let's go back because you got me all the way fucked up. So, first things first. By me saying that I was poor, maybe I should have said I'm not paying for this shit, baby. The same way y'all looking at.
So you're freeloading off of your friends?
No, I'm not freeloading on anything.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm not freeloading.
He's frugal.
I'm frugal.
He's not wasteful.
Bottle service
break it down the mathematics
comes across my Instagram, it's because I paid for it. Or I had some part in paying for it. Let's be very clear about that.
So you're praying for your birthday next week.
I'm not taking. I don't do shit for no clout. I don't care if you buy 116 bottles at the club, baby.
Well, if
I didn't have anything to do with it, or you're not one of my closest friends, it's not. I'm not posting that. That's. I don't do that. That's called whack. So you're probably talking about whack people.
No.
Also.
Hurry up, because I want the camera time. I have a question to pose to the.
You had a lot of it.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
You were talking about women shaking on each other.
Well, yeah.
I can't stand that.
I want to speak on that.
You can't stand that because you can't have them.
That's what I was gonna say.
Or because
they shaking, bro. They throwing ass.
Yeah,
I'm speaking for all men.
Or men can't have. So
this is what I see.
Wait. What you're saying is, if that's the case, that means that the inaccessible woman is unpopular opinion. If that's the case, we just started talking about. We just had a whole wonderful conversation about how much we love the strip club and how much we know how they are unattainable. But your ass will go put $300 down on some.
Who said that the strip club women are unattainable? We didn't say that. We never talked about that.
You didn't say that.
No,
but that's literally the same thing. You're viewing women that are not extremely attainable, like readily available for you to whatever the fuck you just said earlier. You're talking about some.
You didn't have your listening ears. We didn't expound on what happens and go down in the strip club at all.
Yeah, it's not.
That's a whole nother activity, and we're not going to get into it. We're going to get into that on another episode.
But also, it just doesn't make sense to me. How you can How you can go watch some women dance and literally go pay for it, but when it's free,
that's what's happening right now in the club.
When it's free, right? You didn't have to pay anything at the address to go watch women dance on each other.
Because they're not taking their fucking clothes off.
Hold on. Okay, all right, you're making it.
I want to dance with
worse and worse.
No. Here's the difference. Okay, no, because I'm about to address your point now. Because The difference is in address or at crew or like at the club,
The
at the strip
allure
club.
about a stripper is that she ain't yours.
Let me address your point. Let me address your point.
And not bitches. I can say that because I'm gay.
The difference between
exactly.
and
I can't.
That's point number one.
Not to all bitches, just the ones that
You're not even interested in dancing with the women. All right, you about to make me say bitches.
Y'all boys, hey, where the news at?
What is that going to do for you?
Where the news at?
What do you know about my dick? Nothing. Like let's be cut and dry.
The difference between the club
make you horny, baby.
The difference between the club and the strip club is at the club you want to actually dance with the women. Yes, for one, for free because they're not prostitutes at the club. And then two,
we laughing at
you want to like build just build relationships and even if it's like no wait hear me out
And they are actually.
It's like a social environment, whereas the strip club, that's like you're paying for the service, you're paying to get the attention on you and to have a woman come exclusively dance on you
You've done a great job explaining my fucking point. It's that your ass didn't come there to pay for a service there, so why the fuck are you complaining?
They're not prostitutes.
Dancing and getting rolled up is not a service.
All right, time for the news here.
Turn it down, D. It's really loud. All right, is that us transitioning into the news?
That is, and actually, you know what? The reason I did that is because the way this is making me feel is the same way.
What?
That I feel right now. What's going on in the world today?
Oh,
all right. So tie it in.
It's too much going on.
Get it off.
It's way too much going on. We live in a crazy world, people. We're on the brink of war. At the same time, Kanye's throwing microphones across the stage.
Oof.
What does that have to do with dancing with women? You about to get to that point? Because that's what we were talking about. Okay, I'll follow you on this train track. Come on.
He trying to feed the people news, my G.
I'm trying to. We're transitioning right now.
All right,
he feeding people
cool.
news.
I'm sorry. Let me calm down and let me get in the news segment.
Do we need to take a shot, JT?
JT is mad that you can't get rolled up no more. This nigga's really
Come on,
sour.
Jocko. You gotta help me out.
I'm like, bro,
I don't understand why we just can't have a good time at the club anymore without spending money.
We're gonna take a guy trip and we're gonna solve all this.
All right,
but it's gonna be friendly, family fun.
It'll be a great time.
We're going to Vegas. We're gonna zip line with all the wifeys.
Sweetheart, this is not what we do on guys' trips.
No, we zip line and we
do.
We don't get rolled up. No one does that anymore.
We're all married.
No one even does.
We zip line and stand on couches and then talk to bottles and money. Yeah, that's what we do.
No, we're making candles.
Bring us into news, D. What's the first thing on news?
Oh man!
And let's get Jocko, our special guest, involved with this, please.
Okay. Absolutely. So
wonderful.
Well, the thing is, we have things we're going to talk about, but the biggest thing right now that's been up and down my timeline is also the thing that's like the darkest. That's the craziest.
Yeah, is
Russia invading Ukraine. It's like no way to not talk about it. I promise. I was like, because I listen to NPR like anytime I'm in the car, anytime I'm like just at the crib working. I get my little stints. I got to know what's going on. Thing is, I was like, no. I was gonna get donuts with Lil Mama today. She was home with me. We went to Shipley's, and I put it on the box 97.9 hip hop and R&B, but I mean like jazz with the juice. Hey y'all, so what's going on right now? Is Ukraine is
You sound just like
I was like, oh my goodness, I can't escape it. So there's like something we have to talk about.
Shout out Young Jazz. Shout out Young Jazz. UT alumni, friend of the show.
Shout out Young Jazz with the juice. Hey. But no, it's ill. So before we even get into it, at this point, I'm sure most people know something was going on. I'll give you a quick baseline, but I just want a reaction. How does everybody feel about whatever you know about it? We all probably know a little bit more. I've been following this shit for months. This has been long years in the making, right? Yeah. But I'm curious, just right now, knowing what you know, how do you feel,
Jocko? How do you feel? Like what's your take on it? Are you privy to what's going on with Ukraine, Russia, and okay, cool.
I mean, it's the war is horrible, and what a lot of people aren't realizing is that this is going to affect the whole world.
Absolutely.
You see prices
Absolutely.
being affected, but also this guy is not going to stop. I mean, he's trying to take it back to the old Soviet Union and just literally invade these other countries. They're trying to band together now. He hates NATO, and it's like he wants to be some sort of supervillain. But as far as at home, my thing that I'm most concerned about at home is the rhetoric coming from the former president, Donald Trump, who is praising Putin right now.
Right.
I mean, he's going against his own party, and pretty much everybody's unified in condemning what this guy's doing, except for Trump. And Trump has his own faction of people. I fear he's going to make his own political party, but his allegiance to this dictator is scary, man, because this guy has a big following. So that's what disturbs me the most about it regarding here.
For our listeners, I'll give you kind of like the quick notes / like layman terms of what's going on, aka the ghetto terms. So
ghetto, bro.
Look at it as look at Russia and Ukraine as like they were in an abusive relationship, and Russia was beating the fuck out of the Ukraine, right? And Ukraine is the woman in the situation, and Russia is the abusive man. And then and then they finally parted ways. Ukraine said, "I want to go and find myself and be a strong, courageous individual."
But we could have just like,
and then got around her friends, and the friends was boosting her up. And then for the next 30 years, the friends are NATO. Okay. All right. The North Atlantic.
I would say NATO is like a new relationship.
NATO's the new relationship.
Supported by NATO.
Bingo.
Thank God, Jocko.
NATO's the new relationship. And then
the old boyfriend hears about this, say, "Yo, if you make a move,
And they were in this relationship for like 30 years or so, right? And the glow up was real. Erase the past, and then abusive boyfriend ex-boyfriend wanted to come back in the picture and was like, "Hey, that's my girl right there." And I say,
and he said, "If I can't have her,
nobody can." Right?
And not only that, but if you try to come fuck with this right here, what I'm doing,
then I'll set all this shit on fire. I'm gonna go and pop the trunk. Right? I'm gonna pop the trunk on all y'all. And nobody can have.
And guess who stepped to me so far?
Who?
No one. That's what I'm saying.
He's pulled out he's holding the hostage now.
All America said was, "We're gonna tell you."
He held a hostage, just like that's what's going on.
So okay, I'm gonna react really quickly just to it. Thanks for that
analogy. that breakdown.
Thanks for saving. That analogy to make it that. Thank you for starting.
Thank you to you both. Actually, great tag team right there. Dynamic duo. My reaction to this right now is my feelings. First of all, is kind of, I suppose, similar to Tizzle not being able to get rolled up. It is not. It is not a good feeling right now. It really isn't. It's not a good feeling for a number of reasons. The first of which is. And it's not funny, but it is. I mean, it's like you have to laugh to keep from crying.
Right. There you go.
It's like I feel like I'm on the brink of like another Cold War, World War III. Here's the thing, okay, and this is just the way I see it. This is, again, I say this has been long in the making. With Trump's 4 years of presidency, this guy had no checks and balances. None. Putin was praised. He gave him steak dinners at the not at the White House, but they met up. They were homies. Homies, and Putin was like, "This idiot." Okay, cool. let me. This is lit, right? He put himself in a position where somebody earlier, I think it was Jocko, said he's a supervillain. Holmes is strategically
Adolf Hitler in the making.
Strategically, Holmes is, I mean, he's on his shit because it's really like it's fucked up, but it's hard to even do anything with him because he's sitting on money. What is it? Over 10% of the world's oil and gas. He has a situation where he already had, was it the Western Peninsula, Crimean Peninsula, something like that. He attacked from the north, the east, and the south.
Right.
He invaded a country. And yeah, people are condemning him actively, and they are, sanctioning the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But homie's looking at them like,
well, it's because nobody wants to get involved in an actual physical war.
Right.
They're trying to see
cyber warfare.
Well, sanctions are saying, okay, you'll have to starve your own country in order to make this happen for you.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So
I guess that's
kind of
what's
a
so
safe.
bad.
And he will.
The country's suffering, bro.
Right.
It's not
and
one guy is.
we're bargaining that his super love of Russia and the fact that he feels like Ukraine is a part of Russia this entire
it's
time.
less about Russia.
We're bargaining that story will change if he runs out of money.
Right.
And I don't think he will. Because
I
he
don't
won't
think
run
he
out of
will
money.
either.
He's going to be good. Like Trump ass. He's going to be sitting in his castle.
Well, I mean, the more sanctions, the better then in that case.
True.
Yeah, I mean.
It's crazy because they were, I watched President Biden give the address.
Oh, Lord.
They pushed it back like an hour because, homeboy had to switch it up. Things
I'm surprised he was awake. He be in bed.
Yo, but they had journalists and correspondents asking him, what happens if the sanctions don't work?
Yeah. That's
and
a
he's
hard
just
question
kind of
to
like
answer,
looking around, smiling, looking for another person to call. And somebody's like, yo, what happens if the sanctions don't work?
Yeah.
Why aren't you placing sanctions on Putin directly? Not like, and never got an answer.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is the first initial push to see what the reaction is going to be,
Right.
and what's going to be the result. And then if this doesn't work, then we move to phase 2,
which is
where it's like we start calling on the allies and then trying to make
drop bombs on them.
Make an initial soft threat,
Aren't you
like
glad
a soft
you're
threat.
not in the military?
I am so happy that I'm out of the military.
JT, what do you
That is
think?
not cool.
I'm a very strategic. Go ahead.
Yeah, with your military prowess,
You're a logistician.
What would you if JT were president? What would you do?
Oh shit! That's
heavy.
That's like if
That is
Kanye were
heavy.
president.
Yeah.
Less president and more like if you were calling the
Okay,
shots.
all right. If you were Colin Powell,
Yeah.
R.I.P. Colin Powell.
R.I.P.
Defense.
I actually, believe it or not, would kind of pursue the same strategy. Like, okay, so we take it back to when we pulled out of Afghanistan, right? That was a tough decision, to make. Were we going to stay and help the Afghani people, or were we going to finally pull out because we had been helping them and been in war for the past 21 years? And that was a very tough decision because we're going to look bad either way. The optics are going to look horrible from a worldwide standpoint.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Geopolitics.
Biden as president, his first initial big time press move was, what am I going to do for the American people? Because the American people have been in distress for the past, not only 4 years, but just for the past 2 decades involved with this war. Spending money and resources and lives have been on the line and have been lost. So I need to take care of home first. Just like when you're on an aircraft and they say, they give you the safety brief, hey, when the oxygen mask come down, you put your mask on first.
Yeah.
Take care of you because
Take
you
care
can't
home before you take
care of others. Right. So that's what Biden did, and I would have made the same call.
If you got kids out there, take care of your kids that's in your house first,
right? And then
that makes sense.
So tying this back to tying this back to what's happening right now, right?
Yeah.
So I think I stand with what Biden and his administration is doing right now, doing the soft pushes, the soft threats. Like, okay, first we're going to do sanctions. If that doesn't work,
they are tough
then,
sanctions, but it's like,
then we're going to cut you off completely. And then if that don't work, then it's like, all right, let's start kind of throwing a little bit of physical force, like on the edges and borders.
Putin
It seems,
like
kind of like throwing bombs at the border. Like, hey, we got the boom. So don't test the boom, because not only are you fucking with America, but you also fucking with all of our allies as well.
Like some children, bro.
And then, right, exactly. I'm bringing it down to layman terms.
Sounds like some kids, bro.
Yeah.
Fighting over some
And then
land.
if that doesn't work, then we're going to actually get into a boxing match, and then it's like survival of the fittest at that point.
If they bomb America, y'all, I just want to be completely. This is how. Remember earlier you said, "How do y'all feel?" Wait, somebody said, "You said, how do y'all feel?"
How do you feel? Yeah.
If they bomb America, we are not ready for
They
that.
don't have the ball.
As a culture, they do have the balls. That's the thing.
But is anybody ever ready for bombs?
No.
Anywhere.
And I would say
Bro, we just trying to make a home.
But
every
here's the
night.
thing.
children. I would say, because I'm thinking about kids, and by kids I mean people that are aloof to worldwide politics. And that is my basis of like how a country should feel. We should only feel as weak as our weakest, right? So I would consider that our children, right? If children in, let's say, the Middle East who have been familiar with war over the past 2 decades,
right?
It's terrible.
Experience some type of actual physical warfare happening, even though that is extremely tragic. Can you imagine those same children being our children in America that have no fucking clue? Do you know how? And it sets off a chain reaction of. I'm telling you, the feel of a war. Is even if you don't have a physical ailment, the feel of a war will fuck us the fuck up. I think we are in big trouble.
But for me, just to add to that, it's not even. I was talking to my homeboy about this earlier. It's not even the physical war. Like I think America, we'll take up arms. All of us shoot a gun. Okay, cool. I'm talking about the fact that first of all, the mentality, like to fight for, like, well, even beyond that. I think right now, just to be in a situation where there's the prospect of going into war, for me, that's the part that feels heavy. It reminds me of like 9/11. I remember watching the planes crashing, like, damn, here we go. Like, shit's going down. And I'm watching this, I'm like, damn, it's like a movie. It feels heavy. So, like, to answer the question I proposed to y'all, for me, it's kind of like this heavy feel. Like, regardless of what happens, it's like, wow, this is where we are.
All right. Helpless, kind of in a way too, right?
Yeah.
In the middle of a pandemic.
All right, so let's put a cap on this, all right? Because I do want to get to the highlight of today's episode. Before we get into that, we just want to say that Ukraine, we stand with you. We're praying for you, all right? And hopefully, NATO, America, and its allies can get its shit together and give you the support that we need,
right? And commit to asylum for y'all, and
provide that
crazy
refugee relief, if you will, because I know that Poland and the UK, the EU, and a few other countries are stepping up to provide that.
And the UK needs to actually give us the amount that you think that you're willing to take in.
Yeah, it's been a lot of vague.
That would
like,
be nice.
Oh yeah, we're gonna help.
We'll help when we get a chance.
Pray for the people in Russia too, because not everybody agrees with Putin, and everybody has a voice.
And not everybody can leave places, of course.
Hell no. Yeah.
So, when I'm thinking about praying for Ukraine, I'm thinking about the folks that will not be able to make it out of that country to seek asylum as well. Those are the big people I'm praying for.
Yeah. All right. So, you know what will definitely make this whole mood better?
Yeah.
Music. Music makes the world a better place.
Music is medicine, baby.
Right. And so I want to pose the question to the panel. What does music mean to you and why? Like, I know for me, like, music is the root of, at the core of who I am. And it makes me like the rhythmic, creative, innovative person that I am. It brings me joy. It helps me at my lowest points, at my highest points. You know, when I'm playing Jay-Z, Show Me What You Got, whenever I'm celebrating and popping bottles, that's like my go-to song. That's what really just kind of sets that mark. And it's kind of ironic because Jocko, I know you have you're affiliated with somebody who's actually worked with Jay-Z before, right?
Yeah. Tony Royster Jr., drummer.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
He was actually the drummer for at one of his shows for the Blueprint tour, I think. Blueprint 3.
Yeah, I'm making drum.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shout out to
You talking about Tony?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's done. He was Jay-Z's drummer for a minute. In fact, he decided to not go on the tour, believe it or not, to kind of fool with us and try to bring our brother to life. But that's another show. We're going to talk about that on another show. Yeah,
no doubt.
Jocko,
no doubt.
Let us know what music means to you.
I mean, honestly, like, I would not be doing what I'm doing. And by doing what I'm doing, I mean for a living, which isn't music per se, but it is acting, being on television, movies, and whatnot. I saw probably 3 or 4 at the age of 3 or 4, Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Talk about it.
Rap.
Talk about it.
Rap. Yeah. And at the time, that I remember that was. I thought it was a movie because you don't have a perception of time as a kid. You just I'm thinking I'm watching a movie, and it had monsters in it, which I loved. I had like all of that, and then he breaks out into just you Thriller, man. You know what Thriller is.
Oh yeah,
that was it. And I started like learning the moves, and my mom used to make me do Michael Jackson. Do Michael Jackson when people came over, and that was the birth of performing for me. That and all kinds of stuff, man. So it's I would not be doing what I'm doing for sure without that and many other experiences regarding music.
Dig. What's y'all's favorite genre?
Man, I'm not even gonna lie. That's R&B for me.
R&B?
I know a lot of people think I like hip hop and rap, but
R&B or neo soul?
And nowadays the lines getting blurry, G. Because
that's like light skin and light skin.
There you go, the spectrum. Binary.
For our listeners, the difference between our rhythm and blues and new soul.
This is JT's definition.
I'm probably more R&B based. I love neo soul. I love the variations of R&B out there, but just pure rhythm and blues.
Same.
That's me all day, every day, naturally.
Yeah.
Right here, buddy.
That genre for you?
Yeah, same for you.
As a matter of fact, I'm prepared to have an R&B conversation today.
Ooh.
In the case that somebody on set.
What about you?
Prepared.
What about you, Jocko? What's your favorite genre?
I would have to probably say R&B.
All right.
Just soul, neo soul, all of that stuff. It's vibes, bro.
Depending on the next answer, I have y'all might be outnumbered.
Ooh.
It's already that way. whatever we say, it's already like.
Is hip hop yours?
Well, I'm counting out
without question.
Hip hop.
It would be hip hop for me, baby. And then what would be immediately next would be jazz, nigga. And then it would be R&B, and so for me it's like a tie because in the lines getting blurred with some current contemporary artists, and we can talk about that. But
and what's crazy is I can't listen to a lot of R&B. Like I got older and the stuff just like hits me too much. I listen to more hip hop.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Choose a genre
that moves you the most. Yeah,
you mean you can't listen to
the last time?
So you can't listen to today's R&B.
I can't just because it's like I'll give you an example, and I'm like did y'all like Division's first album?
No.
I didn't. The first album.
I like the first album.
I didn't like any of the albums.
I didn't like them until.
No, wait. Let's be clear, because the second and third, I don't fool with that stuff.
It's subjective.
That first one,
I didn't care for any of it. Like,
all right.
Division was dope when I heard, but I don't know what album it was that I was listening to.
He's talking about September 5th. Dropped in 2016.
Yes.
Y'all did not like that album?
Yes.
That must have been when I heard them around that time.
And I'm not saying that he doesn't make good music. He's a Canadian artist. It was actually kind of ironic that Abel brought him up last episode. Last episode.
You need to go back and listen to that album one more time.
It probably aged well, and I understand. I will.
Do
my homework.
Tripping. This nigga said it aged.
He said aged well, like it's some wine or like it's
it's just kind of like the voice for me. Like okay, so back when Avant was
you went back there
was popping, right? Like Avant wasn't really Like he didn't do it for me, right? But
hold on.
I appreciated Music Soul Child. I appreciated
so we jump in line because Music Soul Child's neo soul. Avant was more R&B.
Yeah.
So that's why I have to make the delineation at the onset because we jumping over to each other's
music fought back and forth as far as charting went.
Oh, that's a fact. But charting is also like how you're defined as well, because there's people who won best hip hop of the year, and it's like
Jocko's nodding his head.
Macklemore, like it was. Really,
why are you nodding your head, Jocko?
I'm still stuck on
the Division.
You just act like because I do not like this group except for their first album, and that song "In Too Deep." Do you know these?
That was on the first one.
Okay, I'm a little.
Okay. Well, maybe I like that song off of that. Wait.
It kind of sounds like So Anxious, right?
Yeah.
And it sounds like Aaliyah.
We were just talking about Aaliyah, like literally.
What's Aaliyah's song?
It sounds like
with the quiz.
Look at you. See? Look at your ass. Like, you don't even know. I told you, it sounds like So Anxious. Boom, boom.
It is so. Okay, my bad. My bad.
Right, come on now.
Jocko,
It sounds just like you don't like this song.
No. I love that song. But that was probably the only one that was like, I see why that song was the single. Because the rest of the album, my thing is, I don't like.
Who you talking about, Division?
I'm talking about a category of R&B artists now.
Oh, shit.
Prince.
Stop.
Prince,
Whatever you say
Maxwell,
is
and Division. Wait. Let me finish my fucking point.
Maxwell?
Can you please let me finish? Those three artists, the Division, Prince, and Maxwell.
Interesting.
And
Good
actually,
company, by the way.
huh?
Good company, by the way.
Yeah.
Good company.
They just have that sweet tone, like that sweet high pitched tone that they carry throughout majority of the songs, and I just like it doesn't like fit my style.
Okay, so
and
what,
the production.
what do you like?
So I'm a no. Luther Vandross, Marvin Gaye, Jill Scott.
Time out. We going. If we doing that, then that's a whole.
What? You didn't let me finish my list.
That's so.
Right. Like, so I never got to say what my favorite genres.
That's R&B.
House music is actually my favorite genre of all time. Yeah, but after that is neo soul, jazz, R&B, and then hip hop.
So give me top 3 because that was like 5.
Top 3 what?
Yeah.
Genres?
Go.
House,
Number
neo
1.
soul,
Number 2,
and hip hop.
Okay.
Those are my 3. Those are my top 3.
No R&B up there.
Okay.
Yeah, R&B is number 4.
Okay.
And then jazz is 5.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, and the reason why is just I like the whole beautiful composition. That I love how it's
what?
Like
What are we
of
talking
the
about?
production, the voice, and the lyrics. It has to be a beautiful, healthy.
Oh, you're saying no matter what the genre
I
is.
concur.
Chemical,
I concur.
chemical blend, right?
Gotcha.
And everybody interprets and
That's a good
processes
question for
music
everybody.
differently.
That's
What?
a good question.
What's a good question?
So you just gave your like chemistry, your DNA.
Yes.
What makes a good artist, good sound, whatever. I would implore everyone to give their chemistry. Like,
All right. If you ever play something for me or suggest something for me to listen to,
it needs to
have a heavy 808 in it. It doesn't matter if it's a slow or a fast song. Okay. Let's be very clear.
Listeners, look that up.
The artist, you must warn me what level singer they are. Intermediate, basic, beginner. Advanced,
you're a singer. You're a singer.
I'm a singer.
He's a singer though, Jocko. That's
Are you tenor? Are you?
I competed as a tenor 1.
Hey, I know my friends.
Yeah, I was actually telling somebody this week about my transition. You know, like I was 10th grade. I was like, I don't want to sing no fucking tenor no more. I'm gonna be a bass, and I didn't make it a state.
Ooh, because you weren't in your craft.
It was a lesson about being your fucking self.
Know your role. Know your role.
Drive your lane, baby. Drive your lane.
In your fucking lane. So
Drive your
anyway,
lane,
heavy
baby.
808.
Yeah.
You need to warn me about what level of a singer that they are, and whether they and what background they came from, so that I can understand what I'm listening to, the lyrics or the sounds I'm hearing. Because if I'm listening to lyrics, I'm gonna check out because I just don't like having to sort out a puzzle when I want to hear something.
Oh, like if it's too lyrical.
Oh my God, Summer Walker lyrics just be so. But I love Summer Walker to death, actually, and actually her lyrics.
Do you like her live performances?
It don't be so. It's like literally she just writing her text messages.
Hey, Jocko, Jocko, you know who Summer Walker is?
Of course,
I'm sure that he does.
Yeah.
That's insulting.
She's probably one. No, I'm sorry.
No. I got your back this topic, dog. I got your back. Because last time he was on some ageism shit. What time? What do you remember Power
All
Rangers?
right.
Do you know who Avant is?
That nigga Jocko might be so busy in his craft and always on
you
set.
saved it right there.
Look,
I appreciate it.
Right,
Okay,
exactly.
but Summer Walker, is that your favorite artist?
She's my favorite new age neo soul
Did he
R&B
ask,
artist.
I think.
Oh, you asked Bradley? Or
I might have made that up.
No, you. I was asking you, JT.
yeah, come on
Sorry.
now. Because I'm the only one like actually with logic participating in this fucking conversation.
Wow, with
That's-
logic.
That's
Most
crazy.
logical,
Right.
explosive.
God damn it.
Did you look
I'm just
up
mad
the-
you brought up Luther Vandross after
Yeah.
I said division. That's not fair. You make me look bad. 'Cause
Just
Luther, we can get-
That's
we
what I'm
can
saying,
have
though,
Luther
like-
Are you
conversation.
gonna be? Say that you gonna. Are you gonna be? So you gonna be? Are you gonna be? So you gonna be? Are you gonna be? So you gonna be?
Jamie Foxx.
Well, hey, and Jamie sampled Luther Vandross in Slow Jam. Goddamn history.
We know.
Right.
Yeah, but I have a
We're
question.
excited about that.
I know we have our favorite genres, but like in y'all's opinion, what's the best genre right now?
Hip hop.
Hold on, but best is a highly subjective word. So I would say, like, again,
Don't get into the fucking
because we never answered the DNA question.
The
So I
best-
think we can merge these two
The
questions.
best, the most influential, the most
What's best? Let's say best,
highest
but what
grossing-
makes it best to you?
Yeah.
And now we merge the
All right,
questions.
cool,
Does that make
cool.
sense?
I mean, when I think of the best genre right now, I'm thinking sales,
Okay. Okay.
popularity as far as names, people
Okay.
that we recognize.
Brand recognition, brand
Right.
awareness. Okay.
That's hip hop.
Yeah, it's
Undeniably.
The
But
first question
I'm
was
letting him
hip-hop.
finish.
Wait, let's see
and
finish.
definitely a genre that can reach people worldwide,
Well, that's
right?
it. Immediately.
Yeah.
It always
Not just in a specific geographical location, but worldwide music.
Snoop Dogg. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, those are probably the three for me.
Yeah.
Right off, you
I mean,
you check
if-
those three.
And so, what would that be for you, though?
And then also the most influential. So when I think about like placements, when I hear
Yeah.
songs and
Yeah.
commercials
Yeah.
or
Movies.
halftime breaks,
Yeah.
shows,
Da, 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 da.
movies. Well, a lot of times hip hop is that genre.
Come on, that's two. That's two.
Yeah.
Can I explain how that makes perfect sense? I mean, so if you Google the
history.
creation of the word hip hop,
Okay.
it's a merger of the word pop and something else.
Hip
So
hop.
it makes perfect sense that the name pushed the idea that this will be the most popular, most prosperous form of this music that we stole to promote from these niggas. But it makes perfect sense. It's kind of the perfect blend of everything. If you look at the origin of hip hop, it takes the sounds that they were. I mean, I don't want to like discredit the creators of hip hop, but they took the sounds that were around them, which very well may have been, sounds created by black folks that were, forced by white folks to create. And so, that cycle has continued. I mean, when we get mad at white folks for supporting hip hop, I hate to jump to this.
Cultural appropriation.
Yeah, when we get mad at them, it's like they also, kind of like force this process to happen.
Yeah.
So like, don't be mad about the recency. Be mad about the institution.
So, okay, I want to jump in right there because I have a narrative slightly counter to that. And maybe it's not counter, but just the way that I received that made me feel as though I don't know that I would give him that much credit, because I feel like regardless if it was a white man, a red man, a yellow man, a method man, I feel like
I like how he did that. All right, so Wu-Tang.
I feel like our steez was such that, I mean, we're original man. Like, I feel like our steez is such that but here's the thing, and we're in the thick of Black History Month. It's at the tail end, in fact. And Google this. Like, don't take my word for it. Go do your Wikipedias. Not Wikipedia, but really though. If you look at most popular forms of music, we can talk pop, we can talk rock, we can talk any form of music, country music. The roots and origin, blues, is usually with a person of color. And it's usually a black individual. You can trace that back from, like, there's an Elvis biopic. I think I mentioned this last time coming out. And it's like, we know where we got these from.
B.B. King and all them.
Right. Yeah, like, there's people, bro, but like, okay, so here's the thing about that. Hip hop, the reason it's undeniably the best genre of music is because it lives in every other genre of music.
Yeah.
And
Because, actually, wow, you're right.
you know what I'm saying? And the root of hip hop lives with, I mean, bro, there's Afro influences. There's, just think about
the beat of the drum.
Just think of twerking, stepping, the beat, bro. 808's derived from where we're from, right? There's a reason we like the strong bass,
right? I feel like when we gave hip hop a name, it was like to further. It was giving. When you started your statement, you said I don't know if this is a contrary statement or if it goes along with what you said.
What you were saying,
it actually is a zoom out, right?
Yeah.
When we look at the fact that hip hop was a created genre or a marketed genre since its inception, right?
Yeah.
Even though that's a name they took from us to market, I was more so saying like, we can't be surprised that it's risen to the place where it's at. Because
I'm not surprised.
But when we zoom out, we realize that it was all theft.
Of course, yeah.
And all of it.
And we are the shit,
entire music
genuinely.
industry.
We are the shit. So of course hip hop. But here's what gets me damn, bro. And I'm unapologetic. I'm a true Afrocentrist. I really love us so much, and I'm so proud of us. We're really dope, right? Okay, I watched Encanto about 20 times.
Horrible movie. Horrible fucking movie.
Not horrible.
I disagree. It's not the best. It's not even in my top 10, even maybe 20. But the music and the shit is dope to me. And the undeniable truth about it, right? Objective reality, because the word truth has been tainted because there's apparently like alternative facts and shit.
It's a train.
The thing that's you can't deny is right now, what is it? We Don't Talk About Bruno. The song is now like, it's charted, it's beat out Frozen's Let It Go. It's like tied for one of the Lion King songs, and it's approaching, and one of the Pocahontas songs, the one with the wind in the trees or whatever the fuck it is, and then there's the one it's coming for Aladdin's Let Me Show You the World, but it's not there yet.
Okay, all right. Is it because of hip hop's influence within the song? Come on,
patience,
man,
my brother. Patience.
Yeah, because we gotta keep
Patience,
it moving.
my brother. Here's the thing.
Jocko is on New York Time right now.
Facts. And so this album, Encanto, it's killing the game. If you listen to that throughout the entire every damn song in this movie has strong 808, has strong hip hop rhythmic patterns, has like reggaeton and dance. I'm like, this is
why.
It's amazing.
But that's because Lin-Manuel Miranda is
mad Afro beats going through.
He always pays. Lin-Manuel Miranda was the guy who wrote and made Hamilton. Which was based off of hip hop,
like a
right? And infused that.
I'm even saying country music,
which is the worst genre, by the way. That was the next thing that I wanted to get to.
Country song with K. Michelle does country, by the way. Country music with 808s.
Yeah. Fuck country music, and so now
that's considered country. I just want to know.
No.
To say fuck country music means fuck hip hop or fuck blues, because it's literally blues.
It stems from blues, but like those people thought that it was a good idea to try to take what to take what we made and put their put onus to it, and then kind of try to keep all of us out.
History of music.
Yes, cool.
Even hip hop.
Jocko, what is your worst? What's the worst music genre for you?
Oh man, least favorite.
I'm nervous.
Or at least the least.
What's your least favorite?
Listen to the least
favorite.
Something I don't want to hear.
Interesting question.
Probably something. Honestly, it's probably got to be something. I can really appreciate a little bit of everything. Man. Like heavy metal, like popping in my head. But I like My Chemical Romance. It's the chords, bro. Like My Chemical Romance.
Yeah,
Helena. Y'all know that song?
That's a beautiful song. Yeah,
like the chords in that song. It's like I don't know if you consider that heavy metal. I know this is not the question you asked.
I would consider mundane.
But I was about to say, I'm about to say heavy metal, but I'm like, damn, that's some heavy metal songs that have brought
Slipknot
tears,
is like heavy metal, but My Chemical Romance is like rock.
I'm talking about.
Okay, well, I
can't even
because I probably. But I know I love rock, bro. I love rock.
So you don't have a worse music genre?
That's kind of a hard question to answer.
I feel like there's songs in every genre that I could appreciate. So it's hard for me to say what's
you can
if I can appreciate a couple of country songs, I'm sure there are 50 songs out there that I've not heard that
you would probably love also.
Me to
That's
tears.
a fact. That's a fact.
Not I can't appreciate not a single country song.
Listen, I can't wait till you come out here, bro, because we're gonna have to have a sit down and we're gonna have to go through something. And I'm not even gonna try to put you on like country, but I want to open that, expand that head of yours. And we got to revisit that first album by Division, because you're wrong about that one.
No. I never said that Division is a horrible artist or makes horrible music. I am.
The first album.
I appreciate. Yeah, I am going to give that a spin again. But
all right.
Yeah, that. I mean, like, Division makes great music. It's just not my steez.
So what is your
what's on your love making?
You talking about what's on my fucking playlist?
Actually,
that's what she's talking about.
I'm gonna pull out my phone
because those are two different playlists for me. My love making one and my fucking playlist.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
My fucking playlist.
What's on your fucking playlist?
Yeah, that's "Freaking You" by Jodeci.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
that's on. I was about to say
That's
nasty.
on me, baby.
That's what some people play
I alluded to it earlier, but "So Anxious" by Genuine. Nice and Slow by Usher.
Okay.
And then "So
Hold on. You named a lot of slow songs for your fucking.
That's what I'm saying, though. I'm like, this is all my...
Seduction by Usher. Have you ever heard that song?
But I'm saying, you said, hold on. You said there's a distinction between your fucking playlist and your sexing playlist. This sounds like my sexy playlist right here.
So your fucking playlist is what?
Mine is the same.
So what is your fucking playlist sound like?
I have two different ones.
Your love making playlist must be the slowest songs.
Right.
The closer I get to you.
On my fucking playlist, I got "Rich Sex" by Lil Wayne.
Hey.
And Lil Mama say she only rich. I come in her face and tell her, now you looking rich. Looking in the other room, can I get a witness?
Come on.
No,
I'm about to add that to my shit.
So I put some shit like
that right there.
I put some shit like that on.
By the way, he stole that whole flow from Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah,
It's the exact same flow.
We'll get into that top 5 later, but yeah, Kendrick's in mine, by the way. Foreshadowing, like a movie. But here's what's crazy. I put some shit like that on with my lady. She gonna give me a look that says something like, "Nigga, turn that shit off right now." No, that's dead ass. If I put
horn do you think I am?
If I put anything too fast on, she give me this look like, "Slow this shit down." It's so funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
if I may give you a few off.
Go ahead.
Off of Lights
I thought
Out,
yours was a good-
which is available
good
on
mix.
Apple Music. If you wanted to add the playlist, you can.
What's the name of the playlist? Lifetime?
It's called Lights Off. Sorry, Lights Off
oh, okay.
by Bradley
It's
Poole.
your okay.
This is cool.
You have a song?
It actually starts out with.
Well, probably. Actually, yes, I've
this
heard
is the playlist.
A
It's a curated playlist.
Yes.
But he
Okay.
does have unreleased music. I've heard it.
Yes.
Just,
I do have some music.
just so you know.
Shout out to Tony Snow.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay. That's our producer of our intro song, by the way.
is.
Talk about it.
So the playlist actually starts. Even though I suggest you shuffle, it starts with DJ Play a Love Song by Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
Ooh,
Think
yeah.
about the
yeah.
way the bass hit on that. Just right in the. Just,
you coming, baby? Love
about halfway through. About halfway through, we do have a little piece of. I don't know if you guys know who Dallas Blocker is.
Wait. What's the name of this?
I've never
playlist?
heard of this person before.
Dallas Blocker.
I wanna touch your body, touching it all night. Y'all never heard that song?
Yeah.
Say B. What's the name of the playlist?
Oh, it's called Lights Off.
We're gonna send it to you. We're gonna send it to you.
Turn the lights off.
I actually have 2 playlists. One is called Old Babies and one is
That'll
called
work.
New Babies.
Ooh.
Apple Music.
Yeah. So my Old Babies playlist has the old school jams, the real back.
That's
in the,
usually where I usually
back in the
go.
day
Yeah,
love making.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the New Babies, that's where you got like your Trey Songs.
Okay. Now where's R.
Pain
Kelly?
Pleasure,
Is he in Old Babies?
Who's that?
If we hadn't canceled him, R. Kelly, is he in Old Babies?
He probably would have been Old Babies.
Old Babies? Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
but
trying
you know what? I probably would have sprinkled him in the New Babies.
A little bit, right?
New Babies.
He can go
but
either way.
he's not in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Sex Me by the one that we are ready to cancel. I like that song. Rain Down,
Hey,
Coco
look,
Bangs.
I'll give you one. Say It by Neo.
I think that's on Lights Off.
Yeah, that's
not under that.
Come on now.
Yo,
Yeah.
Pony. Ooh, What You Need by The Weeknd. Come on now.
See, like,
Uh-oh.
Say Yes.
Just heard that
Say Yes
orgasm.
by Lil Corey.
Say Yes. That's on Lights Off, everybody.
No Bullshit by Chris Brown.
On Lights Off, everybody.
hey,
Come on.
no bullshit.
3 in the morning. Come on, man.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's
That's a
hard.
good one. That's a good one.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna put y'all on a sleeper though.
Uh-oh.
Neither do I.
Put me to sleep because I'm trying to wake
Neither
up.
do
No,
I.
neither do I.
song
By
is that?
STWO
STDs. That sounds too much.
and featuring Jeremiah.
okay.
STWO.
STI
Neither do
now.
I.
He's a beat maker. Okay.
Hey, y'all gonna thank me for later. I promise you. That's a Magic Mike song.
There's some
That's-
Avant on here. You don't like Avant, right? Should I delete
No,
that?
no.
All right. I said that earlier.
I got Fiending by Jodeci on there too. Just wanted to finish off.
Any Jodeci.
Oh, Jocko's in this think tank.
No, first of all, I'm trying to find this playlist.
It's
I see
called-
Lights Off of Apple Music.
Yeah, Lights Off. My name is Bradley Poole. Oh God!
But it's got it on this.
God damn it! Send it to me, and then I'll send it to Jocko.
It's got like a bedroom looking.
Right.
They probably all have bedrooms. Just send it to me, and I'll send it to Jocko.
You're gonna get it to
Yeah,
me.
I'm gonna send it to you. All right, so let's take a left turn. All right,
hell.
let's go the opposite way. Right.
What's
so
opposite?
we got
we've been smooth R&B,
Yeah.
sexy. What's the opposite of that?
so
Heavy metal, actually.
What is your? That's some hard fucking right there. So
Yo, imagine you just
There's a lot of trash,
Put
too.
it on for your lady one day when you.
Right.
so what song? What's the song? If you're the DJ at a party,
Okay.
Oh, I got the answer first. Please.
I already know
go
what he's
ahead.
gonna say.
You don't even know what I was
If I'm
going
a
to
DJ, I know what you're about to ask.
What?
It was if you're at a party and
What's the
you need to
question?
turn that bitch up.
You knew it. He read my mind.
A cheat code. Something I just
knew
automatically.
it. I
Okay.
knew
But what year is it? What year?
Ooh, that's a
Because,
great
you know what I'm saying?
question.
That's kind of tough.
Okay, the year is
That's a
circa
very good question. Because right now,
Give me the decade.
2000. We're gonna go
2010,
let's go 2010.
Ooh.
2010.
This song, to me, this song is still like prior.
Let's say
What are we in 22?
let's say your range is 09 to 2012.
It depends on where I'm at.
2012 was
If I'm
when
in Dallas, I'm about to play.
09 to
This is when I
2012.
stopped being broke.
Wasn't Dreams and Nightmares out at that time?
Bro, I was in court, in and out of court.
No?
I lost.
Those
It
are
was
probably,
a
that's
rough
probably
period of life for me.
I think we're thinking like maybe the Waka Flocka days.
Okay.
Oh,
Round of applause.
Round of applause, baby, make that ass clap. Oh, God damn it. Hey, that was my probate song.
Okay.
That was my probate
I was about to
song.
say.
Yeah.
Baby Noop.
Wow.
Baby Noop, Noop, Noop.
Shout out to Critical Condition, spring 2012. No. Let me join your group. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You see
Baby
that?
Noop, baby,
You see
baby
that,
Noop,
Monitor
Noop.
Man? Look at that KSI, babe.
Okay,
To
wait.
the day I die.
Can we do the current one? Like, what would still work?
Right
Like
now?
today.
That's what I'm
Right
kind of
now,
feeling like
today.
right now. That's
Yeah.
kind of hard.
Well, back in the days when I used to get
I'm an
rolled
old man,
up,
guys. I don't go-
Get Low was my go-to.
By Lil
Like,
Jon?
Lil Jon?
yes.
Nah.
Let me see you get low. You scared. Down to the floor.
Sorry, I have to give mine now immediately.
Salt shaker.
No.
You one of them Lil Jon Eastside boy nigga.
Clearly.
That's the wall, shawty. Put your ass on
The one song that the women just come on. This
You talking about
Get it ready. Get it ready.
Check this out.
Talk that stuff now. Roll with it. Talk that stuff now. Yeah. Talk that.
Come on, that's,
Walking like a
I don't
dog.
care if your grandma, your auntie, your mama, your lady, or your baby. Everybody is gonna do the same thing.
New Orleans was
That song has been getting the women to roll you up since 7th grade.
Yes.
Since
Hey,
6th
hey,
grade.
look, and after that came Back That Ass Up.
Yes. Thank you,
Taking
Juvenile.
over for the nine.
Yeah.
You want to give us some cash? I know you can't stand it. Dick Bandit.
That's your favorite
Bossy,
part.
biggity, bossy, biggity, bossy, biggity, bossy. Bossy, biggity, 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 bossy. What? Give me 50, ho. Give me what you got, go. Give me 50, go. Give me what you got, go. Bossy, biggity, bossy. Bossy, biggity, biggity.
So basically, y'all are saying y'all like New Orleans bounce.
I do.
Absolutely.
That's my favorite genre.
Don't get up.
And I know, like, listen, my lady's not like, listen.
I guarantee the listeners are shaking ass right now.
No,
Yeah.
but they're thinking about it.
No, they are.
They're thinking, damn, I do
Give me
shake ass
50,
to
ho. Give me what you got, go.
Give me my guy. Jocko, I want to get into this. You know, some funny conversation about music and that whole time period. All the music back then was terrible as fuck. Like all that Tupac, like all that shit.
Girl,
all
give me that.
All that Uncle
Girl,
Luke.
give me that pussy.
All that Uncle Luke. Like
This guy,
titties,
he-
pussy girl, shake that titty, pussy. It's like all of
Girl,
that
you know
was
you-
so terrible.
The
My
terrible
lady
songs still
loves that
roll.
shit.
Wait,
Absolutely.
no, not from back
The
then.
more
But the
toxic, the better.
the new terrible songs
Oh, it's
still
women.
roll.
No,
Like,
it's women though. Women are like, this is this new
You
thing.
said the women are terrible?
Women, no, women are toxic as fuck now. Shut up, nigga, and eat this pussy. I'm gonna scam you. Give me the dick and shut the fuck up. I don't need
all you ladies pop your pussy
terrible.
like this.
women
Hey,
are like,
everybody
women
don't stop,
talking to
no
women,
quick.
talking to women for
Ooh.
years.
okay, I would like to add something to the hat.
Yes.
To draw out of the songs that'll get the party rolling.
Yes.
No matter what the time.
Well, everybody didn't give their.
Well, current was. Okay,
current.
I'll give you mine. March Madness by Future.
That was
That's a
gonna be
good
one of
one.
mine.
That's a good one.
That was gonna be one of mine.
That's a good one. And I would second that and say
also
damn near
March.
any Future song.
Yeah, to be honest.
There's a lot that really
March Madness is like the praise and worship of hip hop.
Yeah, it is.
It's something about that bass.
We
It goes back to what I was saying. It's all about the artist.
That is that's a really good analogy.
Come on now.
It's a praise and worship.
That was gonna be mine.
I've been to church in like 3
that was
years.
yours
That was
too.
gonna be mine.
Yeah.
March Madness. Never
Jocko,
fails.
what about you? What like when you were not saying back in your day, but the last time that you were
This nigga.
That boy love that.
We got you, bro.
Hey, you know what? Look. I just remember this song. I'm gonna take it back to 2000.
See, he took it back.
I'm with him.
2001, between 2001 and 2003.
Okay, this is some of the fourth grade.
Look, I was working at Magic Johnson's TGI Fridays in LA. This is a
I didn't know
restaurant.
that was a
Yeah.
okay.
This song came on in the restaurant,
Matt Johnson Theater.
and everybody got up at the restaurant, a family restaurant, and moved tables and started dancing. The manager was walking around. He didn't know what to do because people could have just started walking out, like not pay their bills. This was not, I want y'all to really picture this. It was not normal.
Yeah.
And the only time I saw that happen ever in my life was because 50 Cent's in the club.
Yeah, go,
That's a winner.
go, shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like
That's a
it's your
winner.
birthday. We gon'
Listen,
sit
when that
That's a
first
winner.
drop,
No, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Hey, that's how I said a halftime show.
Appeal. That one has universal appeal because, like, I've seen.
Hell yeah.
Listen, I'll be honest. I've been at white bars and I've seen that club come on, and I've seen
white people like, yeah,
50 cents. 50. It's 50, bitch. It's not 50. It's 50.
Hey, and everybody that was talking shit about him coming upside down, like,
That nigga did look big,
that's
though.
how he made his like on-screen debut.
Yeah.
And that
In the
set
video.
him right,
Yeah,
exactly.
facts.
For those who didn't understand, I'm like,
He's talking
you
to
uncultured
Iron
swine.
Explosion right now.
He's what?
He's talking to Iron Explosion right now.
he didn't like
I
the
just want to
halftime
let y'all
show.
know that
Go,
he's not talking to
go,
the listeners.
go,
He's literally
shorty.
talking to the
It's
cameraman.
super.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and to all the kids that's
Just
too
call
young.
them out.
That is a beautiful song. Hey,
It is a classic song. I would like to argue and say that Lil' Mama, show me how you move it. The second single off the same album really got me
You
more.
like that
but
one?
yeah.
no,
okay.
hey, my favorite, I think my favorite 50 Cent song.
Candy shop.
No.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit by 50 Cent.
That's a hard
Fuck
one.
that song.
I used to love Wankster. That was my.
Hey,
Oh, that's a workout song.
How to Rob was one of 50's best cuts ever, bro.
How to Rob?
Y'all probably
Yeah.
never heard that.
Get
Y'all
in
know-
my car. used to be
That's a
like-
mixtape cut.
That's an early joint. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only had so much access because I was literally in fourth grade.
Come on, son.
AOL Music.
He tried to test my.
AOL Music.
Yeah, AOL Music first listen.
I was on like early. What's that? Napster, Bear Share, LimeWire.
Ooh.
If y'all didn't, if the first time you ever heard Sierra's,
Well, see,
is it Promise?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Her first album?
If the first time you ever heard that song didn't have AOL Music first listen, then you're too young for me.
Top 5 dead or alive.
Oh damn!
I want to hear Jocko. What you got?
Jocko, come on.
What you,
Yeah, let's
I'm gonna
what- is there a genre?
give you.
Hip hop.
What genre are we?
Yeah,
going?
I'm gonna give you. Look,
You
and
get
you know what?
You get to
This
pick the
is hard,
genre.
too.
You get to pick the genre.
I'm gonna go hip hop. I'm gonna go rappers. And
Okay.
this is tough because
Very.
for obvious reasons, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's like what time period do you want to?
That's what's so hard for me.
But for me
Gosh.
and everything that I've been into, I'm gonna say like Wheezy is up there.
Yes.
I
No
love
spec- in no specific order.
I love Jay-Z.
Okay.
I love Jay-Z. I will throw Biggie in there. Pac is not in my top.
Thank you. Thank you.
Also, and I love Pac.
Interesante.
I love him too.
And I'm a throw all these people is like every time they open their mouth, like especially a new song, they drop. I needed to hear every fucking lyric.
Yes.
To see. And I'm gonna throw Eminem in there too.
Thank
Throw
you.
him in there.
Right.
And then this one, this was never in anybody's top that I've heard,
Humpty.
but it's so obvious for me, and I don't really fool with this nigga.
Don't
I
say
don't
Drake.
like him, but every time he opened his mouth,
He's talking about Kanye.
never let me down.
Kanye.
It's Kanye.
Yeah.
Kanye, thank you.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
If he's not in everybody's top 5,
He's not top 5 rapper.
he's not in yours?
He's not top
He's
5
not
rapper.
mine, but he is. I mean,
I actually
Right on yours off, Chris.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Let's hear it.
If you don't know it, think about it, and then I'll get back to you.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
okay.
I know
Todd,
mine.
Let me hear it, dude.
All right, so very much so like Jocko. Well, was that 5 artists? So you say Eminem?
Yeah, Weezy, Jay,
Kanye.
Biggie.
Oh, I didn't hear you say
Kanye.
Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
Love
Eminem.
Jay-Z.
I'm gonna take Eminem out because I'm gonna keep Jay. I'm gonna keep Biggie. I'm gonna keep Kanye, and then who was the
Lil Wayne.
I'm gonna take him out too. No, he is one of the best rappers, but my top 5.
Yeah, okay.
It's subjective, right?
Yeah, that's why we.
you got,
And then,
you got 2 more.
as of recently, like, and this is a real thing, right? You can switch back and forth, especially based off of their relevancy and how they come back into the game.
Facts.
I would be doing him a disservice if I didn't have him in my top 5. Kendrick Lamar.
Come on.
Okay.
Fucking Kendrick. Oh my gosh. When just what he means to the culture.
That's cool.
And how he just incorporates the old school, new school, and then adds his own twist.
Probably the biggest
And then my 5th one, and I just respect this guy. It's a tie between like Busta Rhymes and Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Wow.
Not like
Thank you for those.
just what they mean to the culture.
Damn.
Everything that people sleep on, like when they were at their peak, and DMX.
Yeah.
Those are nigga. Oh my gosh, do y'all remember what DMX used
Everybody stop. JT has went from top 5 to top 10.
Yeah.
And like he's taking all the artists. He's taking.
They switched out on the 5th spot. I'm sorry. If I had to,
Top
He's
5.
already 8 right now.
I'm sorry.
Not the top 5. Your top 5.
Yeah, my top 5 in that 5th spot out of those 3 artists.
He's tied.
I think I'm going to say. I'm going to say Busta Rhymes.
Okay, can we get a recap of the 5 again?
Yeah. Jay-Z, Biggie, Kendrick Lamar. Did I say Jay-Z already?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said Jay-Z,
Biggie, Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z,
Kanye, and then Busta Rhymes.
Okay, interesting 5.
Those are great.
All right.
That's a great.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay.
I like that.
I think for me, it's no particular order. Jay-Z, Wayne, Pac, Pimp C,
Damn.
and Nas.
And Nas,
Nasir.
nasty,
Okay.
nasty Nas.
That's ill.
Nasir, that's my
Nas
top
need to be in
5.
there.
Yeah,
Give me
Illmatic.
Nas.
I can't do 5.
I want to hear Darren's
I
bad.
can't. I really can't go 5.
This nigga gonna say
Can I give an honorable
Absol and Rashad, Isaiah
Please,
Rashad.
let's get an honorable mention. Let's hear it.
I got an honorable mention. Never mentioned this guy. Never mentioned, and I hated this guy for a long time.
Oh, dang.
But nobody has done as much
Let's say
and
Drake.
so well
I'm
for
nervous.
so long, and it's just getting started.
Drake.
Then Drake.
Aubrey.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
actually
What
at
he
the
has
top
done.
of my list. I just haven't had a chance
So
to go.
then, let's
Get
go. No,
get
my
to
bad.
Bradley.
let's go Brad. Let's go Brad now.
It's not on my. It's just.
That was your honorable mention, right? Okay, now I want to go Brad because
No, he has to
he's
be
your
in people's top 5.
He's in your top 5.
He's
Gotta respect it.
All right, my list is in this specific order. Drake.
Oh, okay. But starting with number 5.
No, we're starting with number 1.
One through 5.
One rapper.
One.
Drake.
Yeah, this is hip hop and rap.
Yes, hip
Clearly.
hop. Yeah. If we did rap, my list would be exhausted at 2.
So Drake number 1.
Drake's number 1.
And I want you guys to take that same thought through the rest of this list. Okay.
Okay.
Because
Drake's your number 1 of all time.
Of all time, dead or alive.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I lived in the past 30
No
years. I don't know about y'all.
That was right around there.
All right.
Right in
So
that
who's
ballpark.
popping?
Because I really had to reel myself in. Like when I was making this, I was like, okay, we got these lofty aspirations. I'm like, girl, in the past 10 years at least, I've been having a good time with Drake.
Keep going.
No,
What you
yeah,
got?
okay, Drake is 1.
Okay.
Wayne is 2nd.
Okay.
3 is Nicki.
Okay, so
Okay.
just Young Money, and the next
Yeah.
is
So
Baby.
he was like, yo.
But Nicki had to prove herself to me.
Who's next? Kid?
Tupac.
Okay. All right.
Tupac. And I have a wild card, and it's based off of talent, not off of discography, which
me
is
hear it.
Lauryn Hill.
Oh,
Well, nigga, that's
She didn't do enough to me. She didn't do enough to me.
okay.
I said it was based off of talent, not off of
You said what,
discography.
Chris?
I thought we said hip hop.
It is.
she's hip hop than a bitch.
It's okay.
Yeah.
One of the best MCs
Hey,
of all
So
time,
you're
in my
putting.
opinion.
So really, you're putting Nicki ahead
Above Lauren.
Above Lil'
Nicki
Kim.
and Kanye and DMX.
Wait, over. Okay, Kanye is my notable mention.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
and actually recently I realized that I've been picking and choosing Kanye songs off of his album since he existed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, and I love all the stuff that I pick and choose, but it hasn't really given me the opportunity to actually evaluate how much I like him. And then there's other pieces of his existence that have affected the way that I've been able to enjoy his music. So unfortunately, despite how talented I truly believe he is,
Yeah.
I
It's
cannot
hard for you to- yeah.
give him a composite score because there's so many goddamn fucking categories.
Right, yeah.
That I just can't. I just know he's amazing. He's great. It's just I wouldn't be able to win an argument arguing him over somebody else because of how I've treated his career.
I like how everybody's jumping on the Kanye bandwagon now. Not nobody in this room or on this podcast, but just
I don't really know if that's happening.
like
though.
ever
I'll be
since
honest.
that documentary has came out, and then people have seen the root and where it all began. Right, Chris is signaling to me that he has his top 5. Yeah.
I was ready.
All right, go ahead and rattle it off.
Jay-Z,
number 1.
Yeah, of course.
DMX,
Okay.
Wayne,
Okay.
Biggie,
and then my last spot is split between J. Cole and Method Man.
J. Cole or Method Man. Both incredible artists.
a very interesting
Top 5
top.
is very hard. We got to take it to top 10, but not for this particular episode. Maybe
And
we'll do a part 2.
Watch your
for
ladies,
music.
baby.
Yeah.
Method Man is out on the loose.
Hey, yeah,
Hot fire.
yeah, man.
What did
Hot fire.
Hey, have y'all seen? Speaking of Method Man, have y'all seen Power? With Tariq, fuckboy Tariq.
I've divested.
Oh yeah,
I can't watch it.
So,
I watched.
That's
never mind.
all
I'm not going to
Get
say.
into
Power's
it.
too straight for me to watch. Like Power's like
Hey, Jocko, did you watch Power?
I did not watch.
Jocko,
Power.
stop it. I don't even want to listen. I got your back this time, brother. Your cousin setting you up for the okie doke. He finna talk shit about Omari, and I know that.
No. I actually was about to give him praise
Oh, okay.
because I think he's still alive.
we don't want no spoilers.
And I think he's still alive.
spoil away, baby.
Yeah,
And-
damn,
huh?
we don't
fam.
want no spoilers.
No, it's not no spoiler alert.
What you mean?
You giving-
There's a lot
It's
of
not.
No. I mean,
I-
they shot. They shot.
Oh, shit, my bad. Oh, you talking about people who haven't seen
Damn,
Power yet?
I didn't even know he got
thousands of
shot.
millions of
I
people
know.
who haven't
Yeah,
seen
if
it.
you haven't seen it, you're not gonna see it though. But
All right,
people
well,
know
we
it
can
happened.
edit this part out.
I haven't.
I'm just kidding. We're not gonna.
If you haven't seen Power yet, then you're not interested in
stop. Because y'all said the same thing with Insecure, and my wife was like, I just feel a little behind.
You know what I'm watching right now? I'm watching Proudly. I'm watching Bel Air right now.
I need to
There you
get the
go.
whole
Shout out
Peacock,
Peacock.
Paramount Plus
Yeah,
Disney
sorry.
thing. How you find that shit?
I got the login.
How you pull
got
that
the
up?
Go ahead and shoot that log into me.
I got y'all.
Hey,
like
since
grandma.
we're like,
Listen.
what?
I'm very proud of my young people.
Yes, man.
Doing Bel Air, man.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that? Did you see the trailer that inspired that?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah,
It
absolutely.
was like over a year ago
Yeah.
or two,
Okay.
maybe 2 years ago.
Over two,
It's
yeah.
very good. It's very
Since-
good. They've done well.
To
Since
watch
it-
that come
anyways,
to
carry
fruition
on.
has been really dope.
They
Since
could've
it's been an
casted me in
episode
something.
of like
Would've been
battling like this over that,
Hey.
Todd, don't you gotta?
before we segue?
damn it.
Before we segue,
Hey.
I haven't given my top 5.
Yeah.
Oh, you said you
damn.
couldn't. You said you couldn't.
You said you couldn't.
That's why we skipped over you.
As I was saying,
So you have a
Rattle 'em
top 5. Hurry up. Come on.
Come on.
my top 5. I can't give top 5,
Right.
but if I must,
Nigga.
but if I must,
Can you put them in? Can you put them in order from worst
No, that's
to
gonna be
best?
too hard
Like, we
for
want to
you.
hear the reveal.
And can you not spend over 2 minutes?
worst to best. I can't go worst. Okay, this is what I can do. I split the list. I'll give you top 3 best and then top 3
Well,
not.
if you don't get them top 5, then come on. Top 5.
Because we're literally about to skip your
I
shit.
feel like
3 and 3 is
when
6 though.
reveals things.
I know. Like this nigga.
in this order, right? In this order, I gotta go.
Okay, number 5.
You approaching 1 minute now.
Number
Not number 6, number 5.
Number 5.
5.
Number 5, I gotta go. J. Cole. Gotta go
does
J.
he
Cole.
do
Number
this?
5. Gotta go J. Cole.
Okay, cool.
I
Number
go
4.
Cole.
Jermaine.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4.
I didn't hear 5. Was it J. Cole?
He's lucky that the
It
board.
was J.
Yeah,
Cole.
it's J.
That's
Cole.
my number
He's lucky
6.
that the board is over there. I
Number
can't
6
reach.
/ 5.
Right.
4.
Number 4 for me has to be. Are you ready? It
Mike-
has to be
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. Slim Thug. No, I'm playing.
Is it?
Little flip.
4, I'm tipping.
No,
Wood
seriously,
grain.
though.
Lil
Number
Kiki.
4. Number 4 for me is gotta be
Post Malone.
It's funny.
Because he going 2 minutes now. This your fault now. It's your fault now.
No, bro. It's actually
Lil Nas X.
It's Lil Nas X. No, he's my number 1 actually.
We cannot get these top 5 off.
Come on, let's go. He fucked me up. Like this is a joke. I don't even remember where am I top 3. Where did I go? Where am I? 4, 3.
You said Paul Bad Baby.
Jocko, sorry.
One
I'm
at a
trying
time.
to go in specific order, but now I just gotta blurt them bitches out.
Number 4. What's number 4? Nigga, number 4.
I gotta go. I forgot who I said. Who'd I say? I said
J. Cole, J. Cole.
Kendrick,
J. Cole.
Jay, Scarface, and Busta Rhymes. That's my top.
Hey, Busta Rhymes, gang, come on, give us some. Yes.
Time out. I'm not hearing all these answers. Let me hear them again.
Okay, hold on. And, but see, this is hard.
He said Cole, Kendrick.
Damn it, answer.
Nigga, 5 artists, please.
5 artists.
names.
One at a time. One at a time.
5 artists.
Jermaine.
Jermaine because his steez. His pen is crazy. Kendrick because his pen and his energy.
It sounded like you said penis is crazy.
He did.
JT, let him get his 5
His
off.
pen. Look, I ain't
Jermaine,
gotta go.
His pen is crazy.
He said Jay.
That says every time.
He said Cole, Kendrick, Jay,
This the longest top
Jay
5
because Jay is Jay.
Right.
He's a goat.
Scarface.
Scarface because he's a master storyteller, and I have to include.
Now he done hung up.
You said don't take 2 minutes, right? It's been 3.
And then number 1, that was Busta Rhymes.
And then
That wasn't
Or number
that
five,
wasn't
number
actually-
five,
no,
number
that wasn't-
five.
Yeah, in fact, he probably.
Yeah, he's.
But yeah,
he's
Oh,
left.
he-
energy,
he had to go.
Hey,
performances.
one thing I want to tell y'all, since everybody keeps saying Busta Rhymes, I don't know if you ever heard this song called
There's-
Flip Mode Squad meets Def Squad.
Nigga, play it. And I
That's
can
the most-
recite every lyric
That's
right
the
now.
most fire shit I've ever
It's the
heard
most
of Busta
gangster
Rhymes.
shit, bro. Because it's
They
like
got Keith Murray.
who's he's part of Death Squad.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Is he still on?
It's the most fire shit ever. I just want to let y'all know.
Bro,
Oh, there he
there's
goes.
very few, but that's okay. I'm like,
Let's get this and that going, bro.
I'm an old nigga low key. I listen to a bunch of old hip hop.
Hey, what's the time, Monitor Man? Where we
Yeah,
at?
2 hours.
Yeah, we
Well,
gotta
we need to wrap her up.
We're at 155.
We need to get to the game. This or that.
All right.
And
I
then
think,
with
Finish up your top 5.
That was it. We
was it.
got all 5.
All right.
All right.
Fellas.
Jocko. So
That was our 5.
his top 5 was J. Cole, Kendrick, Jay-Z, Scarface, and Busta Rhymes. And that's Busta Rhymes has, for the record, made 2 top 5 lists in this room.
He got Grammys too, right?
Yes.
But see, I would love to dive. We'll have to dive into that. Like, why?
Why?
That's a different
Exactly.
playlist, but it's the why for me. Because
Yeah.
I have to have a storyteller. I have to have mad energy.
A
in my
great
playlist.
honorable mention, and she's not a rapper, but Missy Elliott. Oh
Nigga,
my
what the fuck
gosh.
you
She's a
mean by
rapper. She's a rapper.
I mean, well, like rapper / singer /
Nah,
producer
nigga, she's
/ influencer
rapper.
/ trendsetter / everything.
Yeah, Missy's definitely.
And nobody wants to smoke in verses.
You know, I thought
with
about her. No, I really thought about her long and hard, and then I thought about how much I don't necessarily want to pull that music.
She's
back.
influenced the culture so much. She's made people put trash bags on.
I don't know if that's really the case.
Yeah, but I think she's iconic. I'm not gonna be pulling up.
No, she's on my playlist. I'm not gonna front.
I won't be
I
pulling it
can't
up.
stand her.
Yeah.
All right.
I would love to hear it on the play.
Okay,
Todd knows best has a game for us. This or that.
Music edition.
Music edition.
All right, Jocko. So I'm gonna give you a this or that. Don't think about it too long. You got to go. What's on the top of the dome?
I'm nervous.
Okay.
You ready?
All right. Yeah, let's do
All
it.
right, here we go. Can I get a little background music?
Are y'all ready?
Real low. All right. Turn me down just a little bit. There we go. All right, here we go. You ready, Jocko? All right.
Yep.
Read music or play by ear?
Play by ear.
Festival vibes or stadium status?
Damn.
I'm gonna go stadium. I don't fool with them festivals.
Is that because of COVID or?
Hip hop or R&B?
Oh damn.
I think I changed my mind. I'm on the hip hop.
Okay.
Shout out to Jocko.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
Navy.
I'm in the Beehive, baby.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Point blank.
Thank you.
Don't disrespect.
Thank you.
Snoop Dogg or DMX?
H-Town. Shout out H-Town.
Shout out
Snoop Dogg or who?
Snoop Dogg or DMX?
Snoop, man, I didn't. That's the homie, man. That's R.I.P. DMX.
Yeah.
Tupac or Biggie?
Come on now, Brooklyn.
And Pac ain't even on my. If I could only have one, oh damn, I'm a. You know what?
It's a no-brainer.
Pac ain't even on my top 5 Biggie is, but if I can only have one, I'm gonna go with Pac.
Oh, get out of here.
Get out of that! Whoa! No!
If I can only have. Isn't that weird? That's
Get
weird.
the
Like,
fuck out of here!
Come out of New York.
Only have one.
You're in New York. I mean, well, he actually was born in New York. He actually was born in New York.
All right.
So
I'm gonna keep going. Here we go.
Mississippi, Snoop from
Here we
Mississippi.
go. Jay-Z or Nas?
Okay.
easy.
Thank you.
The Blueprint or Reasonable Doubt?
Blueprint.
Oh, whoa!
Blueprint 3.
Hold up. Take Care or Nothing was the same.
Take care. Sorry.
Oh, I hit him for you.
God damn. Jocko, you missed
Oh,
it,
you
but
said
Bradley
you talking
just
about Drake?
destroyed my
Take
heart.
Care or Nothing was the same. Yeah, I gotta be quiet so you
I'm
can
gonna go Take Care.
think. Party Next Door or The Weeknd?
Man, Party Next Door.
Okay, thank God.
Nipsey or Kendrick?
Kendrick.
TDE, duh. Niggas the greatest MC.
Travis Scott or Big Sean?
Don't you open up that window?
That's hard.
I got an answer.
That got some good ones on y'all.
That is.
That nigga just.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Travis.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go with Travis.
Watch the Throne or What a Time to Be Alive?
Oh,
Watch.
Yeah.
you put some
I
effort
haven't
into
heard that
this.
in a long time. I want to watch the Throne.
All right. The College Dropout or The Graduation?
Damn.
Oh my
I know.
It's been a long time. I gotta go back and revisit Graduation, but I'm gonna drop out.
All right, I'm putting P on it, man. All right, here we go.
Get hit a ding for that one. College Dropout, best album ever.
Here we go.
Fucking ever, and I said it on the record.
Graduation rolled though too.
It was the second best album ever.
Sade or Anita Baker?
Oh,
Easy.
Oh,
Sade.
God.
No, wait, stop.
That's really
I'm gonna go Anita Baker. Oh,
Okay,
man.
all right.
Just proved your
Do not
age.
play yourself.
Wu-Tang or Tribe Called Quest?
Oh my God! Why'd you do that, bro?
Okay.
This is blasphemous.
Nah,
Why'd you even say some shit like that?
I'm not throwing up the W for that.
Why'd you even do that?
Nah.
I'm wearing Wu-Tang.
I'm a tribe.
I'm a tribe. I'm a tribe guy.
Let him answer. Let him answer.
Let's go with the Woo. Let's go
Okay.
with Woo.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Shout out to Wu. Ayo, Swiss Beats or Tim?
This is
Okay, he said Swiss.
He said Swiss.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can't put the God in there though.
Look. Just 3 years ago, it was always Tim. It was always Tim.
Yeah.
Always Tim. Tim's one of my he's my top 2, bro.
Yeah.
But I went back and I just made a Swiss playlist, bro. I've been riding my bike listening to Swiss. Swiss was a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
He was a motherfucker.
And Ryan Leslie at the time too.
And
Just
he's
want to
still
point that out.
going.
But the God producer, Pharrell.
All right.
Come on.
Isley Brothers
hands down.
Isley Brothers or Earth, Wind and Fire?
Once again, Isaac, oh god damn.
Yuck.
I'm gonna
gotta
say
go Earth,
because I'm real R&B vibes. I'm gonna go Isaac Brothers.
Okay.
In between the
Music
sheets.
Soul Child or Anthony Hamilton? I'm gonna get through this real quick.
Let me do. I'm gonna go with Anthony Hamilton.
Keisha Cole or Ashanti?
Keisha Cole.
All right.
Hell no. It's because he like them big titties. That's why. He like them big titties. He like them big titties. Fuck no. It's Ashanti. Are you kidding me? We gonna fight. We are about to fight.
He's not a singer.
Gucci Man or Jeezy?
Oh, jeez.
Akon and Young Jesus.
I'm gonna go Gucci.
Hey,
Gucci.
that's my guy. Okay. Lil Baby or Roddy Ricch?
You're a real nigga, by the way, for that one.
Yeah, facts.
Fuck, man, them 2 niggas out. I'm gonna go Lil Baby.
All right.
Congratulations.
Okay.
That's correct.
Ludacris or Nelly?
Stop. Why would you say some shit like that?
Luda.
That's disrespectful.
Luda. I'm gonna go with Luda.
Come on now.
I go Luda too.
You're recovering. You're
DJ
recovering.
Mustard or DJ
I'm
Khaled?
recovering.
This is no brainer.
Did you hear that?
DJ Mustard or DJ Khaled?
Mustard on the beat.
Mustard.
All right.
Come on now.
Congratulations.
Kanye or Drake?
Oh.
Easy, Kanye.
Oh,
Wow.
Can you stop answering for this man?
I'm not answering for him. I just want to participate too.
Yeah, I mean, y'all got to play too. But if I could only have one, the other one didn't exist.
Fact.
He gonna go with Drake. Jocko is
the other one
essential.
didn't exist.
You only have one.
He's an emotional person.
I gotta go Drake.
I knew it.
Yeah, and it's okay to go with Drake because that's the right answer.
Y'all emotional ass niggas.
All right.
Y'all are so emotional.
Light skin or red bone?
You say you love me.
Here we go. Aux cord or Bluetooth?
Oh no, we've moved into the. I go.
Past the aux cord.
I like. I'm old school aux cord. Let's do that.
Oh wow,
My
you got
God.
control.
Let's have to switch it up. Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Oh damn.
Cardi.
How dare that question even be written?
Cause she fine, man.
Cardi.
Okay.
We'll go Cardi.
Michael Jackson or Prince?
See, this is
Mike.
blasphemous.
Mike.
I go Mike too.
Come on, Mike.
Some of this shit is disrespectful at this point.
You just like Prince because he had them ass cheeks out.
No, I wasn't talking about Prince. I was talking about.
I love Prince.
I was talking about.
Prince, though.
I was talking about
Them ass cheeks. Hey, we know.
No, I was talking about Nicki versus Cardi. I don't even.
That was 3 answers ago.
Yeah.
There's only one
We know
answer.
Michael Jackson the Prince.
Yeah.
Okay. Kirk Franklin or Fred Hammond?
Oh, Kurt. Oh, sorry. So sorry.
Yeah. Y'all just look. Y'all can play as well. Y'all go ahead.
No,
Y'all
this
take
was
it.
Jocko.
No.
Y'all
gotta
want
let
your
him
answer.
Well, I mean, but you're
Fred.
answering, and I can't think.
Yeah,
man.
y'all
I
gotta
can't
let
think
him
that
answer.
fast. I'm getting old.
Kirk Franklin or Fred Hammond?
I'm gonna go with Kirk.
Okay. Wiz Khalifa
Kirk's a
or
real. Kirk's a real.
Kirk's a
you
real
know
one.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a fact.
You motherfucker. You ungrateful son of a bitch.
And he I mean, energy, bro. Like he makes
Choir
you-
director.
Wiz Khalifa or Currency?
I'll go Wiz.
Okay.
Easy.
2 Chainz or Rick Ross?
Rick Ross. Ross.
All right. Vinyl or CD?
I'm a CD baby. So I got experience with CDs.
All right.
CDs.
You know what I mean? I appreciate vinyl.
Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera?
Oh, that's a tough one.
That's easy.
Christina for me.
Yeah.
I knew you was gonna say.
It's Christina.
Yeah.
Christina.
Brittany too look crazy.
Christina could sing.
Yeah. She can sing. And Brittany
She up there with Whitney.
Brittany couldn't really sing and she would look crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Headphones or speakers?
Nigga, what?
That's
Damn,
tough.
that's tough, bro.
That is.
You know what? If I really wanted somebody to listen to my music, I'm gonna give them the headphones.
That's a
Leave the
real
headphones.
one.
Get personal. Get in
That's a real
yeah,
one.
that's facts.
It's actually, this is
I'm a speakers guy.
random question though. In regards to headphones or speakers, I always ask people, when you do the first listen, do you do headphones, car test, or speakers?
Cars, usually I'm usually moving
Car test.
or speakers.
Car test or speakers. Yes.
Okay.
For
Jocko,
me.
what you
There's
got?
another one. It's Jim.
When you're on that first listen, are you doing headphones?
That speakers are gonna be third place.
Okay.
I'm gonna do car test.
Okay.
That's a great question,
Do the
TJ.
whip test. All right.
That's the most
Almost done. Here we go.
Whip
I
is
got a few
usually-
more. 80s or 90s?
90s.
That's tough though.
90s. Fuck 80s.
That's crazy. Are you kidding me?
I agree.
90s.
90s.
Okay.
90s.
Playlist or shuffle?
Playlist on shuffle.
You know what?
Shuffle the playlist?
It's mainly shuffle.
Okay.
It's mainly shuffle.
So you can go from Marvin Gaye to My Chemical Romance to
No, but they're not going to be on the. They're not going to be on the same playlist. Though.
George Strait.
We not
Shuffle.
finna- yeah.
Shuffle your
Okay.
play.
Shuffle the
Shuffle my
playlist.
playlist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Dreamville or Top Dog Entertainment?
Top Dog.
Okay.
Come on
TD.
now.
And I love both.
Chords or drums?
Chords.
Drums. Drums.
If I'm only have one, I'm gonna have them chords.
My kind of guy. Okay.
I need a beat.
DJ or MC?
MC.
Spotify or Apple Music? Shout out title.
Well, that nigga now, of course, like it's Spotify.
Fuck Spotify.
Neither.
Everybody's like fuck Spotify right now.
All right, last one. Lyrics or the beat?
The beat.
Production or the
lyrics-
It's the beat, man.
Come on,
I
now.
listen.
So how you gonna
before I could understand lyrics, I was listening to the beat.
So how do you pick chords over beat? I mean, over drums?
Talk
Then
about it. Talk
Drums
about
don't
it.
have words.
Because let's do
exactly.
it. Let's do this.
He
We're back to the light skin versus
Time out.
the bright
Time
skin.
out.
Right.
The
You know,
first-
picked the chords.
JT,
Right.
JT. The first songs when you were little, your mom would play the music and you dancing to whatever it was. You did not know
What they were saying.
what they were saying.
It was the sound.
You didn't know it. You weren't putting it together. You know what I'm saying? It was the sound.
The
bro. Your mom could
vibrations,
play the
yeah.
instrumentals back then,
Yeah.
and it could have been,
That's facts.
Mariah or Whitney could have been just making up, words. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Even if
yeah,
it was a
yeah,
slow
yeah.
song. So and that then So I'm gonna go with the
Yeah,
beats
facts.
over
We
lyrics.
didn't know what they were saying.
That's why I'll never have a career. I'll never have a career in music because I'm terrible at remembering lyrics. I was so good at singing. I was a great singer.
God, that is
great
hilarious.
singer. I had the words to a Peebo Bryson song on my hands. This is 11th grade. And they were in blue ink on my hands. And it was the worst.
Oh, you were nervous. You
Yeah.
it all out.
I finally memorized the lyrics when I stepped on stage. I was like, oh, I knew these already, but I still felt that hand. That was
Okay,
terrible.
I do have one more question though for you, Jocko. One more this or that.
Yeah.
New music or classics?
You only have one.
Classics.
Classics.
I like
Always.
I just had to ask that.
Congratulations.
Absolutely.
That's the correct answer.
You did good. That was great.
Yeah.
That
All
was
right.
great.
At
Hey, I
this
appreciate
time.
that, fellas.
Yeah.
Jocko, I just want to let you know I really appreciate the Keisha Cole one. Because
Okay.
people always try to drag down Keisha Cole by using Ashanti's likeness,
Yo.
and they're not.
It's better music.
They're just both. They both can sing, but in different
They
ways.
both. Right. Yes. Absolutely. That is a
We
fact.
love Keisha Cole
That is
and
a fact.
Ashanti on this show.
Keisha Cole was fine.
I love a ghetto singer, man.
Me too.
That can sing, that can
That's what I'm
sing.
about to say.
I
I
like Fantasia. I like Fantasia.
Fantasia got a couple
wailer.
songs.
The same way you started out the game. by
You
picking-
can have it.
Jocko, Jocko can actually
Yeah.
sing. But wait, Jocko, you started out the game by saying that you'd rather play by ear than read the music, and that supported the Keisha Cole claims.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah,
we
she-
really appreciate it. I know she can't read no music.
You saying she like R. Kelly?
She can barely read at all.
She can't read at all.
There's no way.
She like
We're doing
Floyd
one of
Mayweather.
these.
Floyd
She gonna-
Mayweather.
she gonna
Yes,
walk
yes,
right
We're doing
yes.
one of these.
Yep, it's time for the toast, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my
Jocko,
God.
thank you so much for participating in our season finale for the second time in a row.
Yeah, man.
Now it is time to get the decanter out, and we are running low on liquor. So,
Okay, if y'all if you want to make it easy, just give them that. I'm gonna drink vodka because I'm crazy. I'm
already making my drink
right.
face. I just look
Todd
at it.
knows
I'm-
best.
Russia, as they take over Ukraine
Appreciate it.
with your Russian
All right,
vodka.
and then
over
here.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's speed this up.
Past 11 cup.
Can somebody lift
Sped
that
up.
camera
Past
up? I'm
11
just looking at laps.
Sorry.
All right,
Damn.
sorry.
You're looking
My
at
lap
cocks.
is the girls like
Look
the
at that.
lap.
Hey, in the meantime, Monitor Man, I just want to kind of talk to our listeners right quick. We talked about a lot of things today, but it's all encompassed of the topic of music. So, yeah, you can flip it. Go ahead. Portrait shot. So, to our listeners, we talked about a lot of things revolving around the main category of music. What does music mean to you? Why is it important to you? What is the best I'm sorry. What is the best genre? Is it hip hop? Is it pop? Is it something else? What's the
You
worst
know your
genre?
answer.
What's the best hip
What is the best hip hop?
Right.
What? Yeah, exactly. Right. It's subjective. What is your top 5 dead or alive in hip hop, in pop, in country, rock, or just best artist of all time, best producer of all time? Let us know. Anybody else want to try to jump in and chime
No,
in?
I think you covered it.
I think you did cover
that's about
it.
it.
Because I was about to piggyback,
There's
and
nothing else to say there.
there's nothing else to say. Just,
Yeah.
I think you covered it.
Yeah.
What's your best?
All right. With that said, it is time to get into the toast, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to do things a little bit different. Instead of like letting Jocko is for sure going to spearhead this and lead us in, but we want to talk about just kind of encompass everything that we've accomplished in season 4, and just in the history of
is-
Potnas. We're over a year strong as of right now.
And it's worth stating, I don't know if we have,
Yeah.
that this, in fact, people, if you're listening, this is the season finale. So, Jocko, thank you for joining us on.
Thank you, Jocko.
On,
Second
on closing
time.
out, on
Yeah,
closing
yeah.
out this season. Yeah, for second time.
So Jocko, we're going to go around the panel, but starting with Jocko.
yeah, man.
Yeah. First of all, I appreciate all of you gentlemen, and everybody in the room for allowing me to fellowship with you, to laugh with you, and talk about all these amazing subjects, and have some drinks with you, man. This is a pleasure. I appreciate all that you guys are doing. You're inspiring me. You're inspiring everybody out there. And I'm getting real serious on this toast, but I also want to shout out my cousin JT and Sam, his girl, on there, and congratulate them on their baby girl they got coming very, very, very soon.
Yes.
Very soon. So I'm looking forward to meeting her as well.
Thank
All
you,
right.
guys. Appreciate that.
Yo, shout out to the Potnas Podcast, man. Y'all got a vision, man. Y'all got a journey going. It's just been a pleasure to be a part of it, to see the growth in such a short amount of time, to see the consistency, to see the cohesion, to see people step up like Bradley, myself. Shout out Big Courtney on the other end. But yeah, this is a toast to more life. This is a toast to growth. This is a toast to wealth, and just getting better each and every day, man.
Yeah,
Come on now.
I like
Go ahead,
that.
Dino.
I want to second that. I say I wake up every day and try to be a better me than I was yesterday. And so I can look at each and every one of you gentlemen and say that Potnas Podcast is better because of your participation. And I just want to thank everybody for listening, because for us, this is therapy. This is fun. We were having, dope ass conversations before we put a mic to our face. And so this really is just what we do. And the fact that you guys vibe with it and fuck with it is really ill. Jocko, thank you for joining us. I just want to celebrate you real quick. We didn't really get into it, and I know we will at some point, because you will for sure be joining us again, and we got to talk music. But I want to talk your music, because we checked out some of your unreleased joints, and it's super, super dope.
Some assholes.
Yeah, well, it's JT, of course. There were some assholes involved, but I'll say
No, that's
was
the
it
name of
Hammer? There's some joints that I really, really fuck with. We'll get into that later, but I just want to celebrate you.
Thank you.
And your journey, man. We've been talking about Black excellence for all of Black history, and I just want to, kind of celebrate you and what you've done and accomplished in the current, I guess professional climate in Hollywood and all that you've done. And so, big ups to you, and big ups to all of you gentlemen and all that you've accomplished in your own right. You know what I'm saying? So,
Cool. Be rad.
Certainly. I just want to say, I think firstly, thank you for allowing me on this platform for an extended period of time that started as a guest situation, and here we are.
Right.
But I do want to thank you for.
Goddamn.
I want to thank you for the airtime, but I want to thank you for being able to put in practice what I see for myself as far as my own development opportunities, which we haven't talked about much. No. But I do want to say thank you for this space, being able to share with open ears and loud voices.
Open hearts.
Sometimes they don't always match up. Open ears and loud voices they're not always best friends, but this platform allows me to do that and allows us to engage in that. And then also I want to thank you guys for being here. That's literally it. You show up every day, and you get a chance to I said this in the first episode I showed up in. You get the opportunity to pick who you want to show up as every day. And I think you guys have really showed me who you are in these moments. So I'm highly appreciative of that, and toast to that, and toast to Jocko joining us for the finale.
Shout out Jocko.
My pleasure.
And I'll close it out.
Right.
Hey, and I'm gonna pay homage to every single one of you, starting with Jocko. Jocko, thank you so much. You have been a phenomenal family member, big bro to me, big cousin to me, and just inspiration to me. And you have supported all of my endeavors since I was born. And I just want to say I thank you for that. I love you for that. I am astounded and proud of all of your accomplishments and your endeavors. And I'm still following in your footsteps. All right. So thank you for setting that course and blazing it for me, but also tending it for me to allow me to follow you in those footsteps. So thank you, brother. And I appreciate you so much for supporting the Potnas Podcast and being here for a second time. I want to then pass it off to TJ. TJ, thank you so much, man. For just stepping in. I didn't even ask you to. You just volunteered to step up and to be the manager of all of our content.
Yes, sir.
And just contributing to the vision and to the dream that we had set foot and set course, dating all the way back 4 years ago, right? To 2018, right? And so that was at a time where I was kind of just trying to figure out what the next path was going to be, and trying to figure out and re-energizing my purpose. And TJ was at that point and at that pinnacle moment for me. Chris, Monitor Man, I know a lot of people don't get to see the man behind the screen. But this guy has done an exceptional job, and he's taken our podcast single-handedly to the next level. Just with the beautiful visuals and just the intelligence that he brings in his craft with the camera. And
Making us
Man,
look good.
I can't thank you
Yeah, I
enough,
look well
Chris
moisturized,
Anderson. Iron Exposure. This guy is going places, and I hope that this podcast gives you the platform and the opportunity to grow and expound your footprint, brother.
And one other piece. If you were
Yeah, go
about to
ahead.
wrap up, thank you to Courtney.
Yes.
for being here and around and freeing up a chair for a little bit for me too.
Likewise.
And my birthday twin, just want to say happy birthday to you ahead of time. This will be our last
Yes.
Podcast before
Before
both
then,
of our
yeah.
birthdays. We have
Right.
the same birthday.
Big facts.
Yes.
But I just want to say happy birthday to him.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
I was actually going to get to
Shout
Courtney.
him out.
Yeah, but I wanted to shout you out first for stepping up. Like everything that you just mentioned was exactly what I want to highlight. Is the fact that you stepped up at a time of need and also at a time of interest as well. That became a need, and you have been here to support us every step of the way. And I love you so much for that. Like
Your finished pleasure.
you have like literally
You're
helped
crossing tonight.
yeah, right, exactly. You're crossing the burning sands. But you've helped take our podcast to a 3-dimensional level. I've mentioned it before how like me, D, and Courtney are on this linear spectrum, and then you add a unique spectrum
3D.
of just
beard.
interest and dialogue and conversation and intelligence and intrigue. Just a very intriguing realm, and you help take us in a 3-dimensional level. So thank you so much for that, and I hope that we see more of you. I hope you accept the position of fourth seat of the Potnas Podcast. Oh, I'm letting it all out right now. Dino, thank you so much for being big bro to me. All the way dating back to 2010, so it's been over a decade.
Damn, niggas on
and yeah, man, every step of the way, step in music and philanthropy, life, and just being now helping me transition into parenthood.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You daddy JT.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
then-
actually been wonderful to watch. Actually,
Right.
in the few,
And it's just getting
Yeah, it's just getting started.
Watching
Exactly.
that. Buffing him
And
with
this
his
guy,
accent.
like me and him have had wars recently, and this guy has stood 10 toes down and saying, I ain't going nowhere. So, giving people like a peek underneath the tent or whatever, but I will kill for this guy. All right. I love this man so much. I owe so much to you. I appreciate you. I love you.
Likewise, brother,
Thank you,
likewise.
man. And shout out to Jewel and Jen
Hey.
and baby Drayson on the way too.
man.
And then to Courtney, bro,
Much love.
man, you are my fucking best friend, man. And you know I'm here for you. I love you so much. Everything that you have done, I wouldn't be here today, be the man that I am, if it wasn't for you. And just know that I am here for you and your family. We all are here for you. We can't wait for your return. I know it's going to be monumental and extravagant and extraordinary, and you truly are the most electrifying partner. I know I say that every episode, but the people and the listeners and the ladies
shit, the
absolutely
people,
listen to you.
Here.
Absolutely. So yeah, I can't wait for you to return back. The people miss you,
Right.
and
we miss you. I miss you.
Yeah. We love you, man.
We love
The people's the put your money up, Mr. Put Your Money Up himself. All right. Eventually, I can't wait to make wages again with you. I already missed football season, and we're waiting on your return, brother. Season 5 is going to be epic. And just thank everybody. Thank you to all of our listeners. Thank you so much for sticking with us this past year and some change. And we are going to continue to bring bigger and better things. We're going to get bigger and better every single season. I promise you. I guarantee you that. And we're going to continue to uphold that national extravagant content. We're going to continue to deliver that.
JT, you that homeboy that gives those like tear-filled emotional speeches when you get drunk.
Like Steve.
Right now. Yo,
Salud, familia.
Salud.
Yes. Salud, Jocko.
Salud.
Bless you.
Oh yeah. About 3 hairs sprung up on my chest right
I had to take a second to swallow that because my throat got dry from talking.
Yeah. You had to kind of.
All right. Jocko, again, thank you so much for staying up with us in the East Coast. I know it's like already like 1 p.m. time over there.
Not 1 p.m.
But any last
Appreciate it,
words
man.
or anything you want to say before we close up?
No, yeah, we all said it, man.
All right, cool.
Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, and I'll see y'all season 5. Let's do this.
Yes, Dino, take us out.
All right.
You're now tuning into the sounds of the Potnas Podcast.
All right, thank you for tuning in to the Potnas Podcast. Our social media platform started with Jocko. Go ahead, Jocko.
Plug it in.
Jocko Sims at JOCKOSIMS everywhere. Y'all be sure to tune in to New Amsterdam Tuesday nights. We're back in April. We're on a little hiatus right now. We'll be back in April so we can wrap up season 4.
Hey, we're going to be back in April too. All right, cool. Dino.
You can find me at the dictionary. That's THE_DIXONARY.
All right, B-Rad.
You can find me at Coolin and Poolin, COOLINANDPOOLIN.
All right, TJ.
Yo, I go by the name of Todd TJ. You can find me at Todd Knows Best on everything.
All right. Follow our monitor man, the guy that makes us and presents us at our best, at Iron Exposure. All right, I got it right again. All right, this guy's going places. Hey, and follow me at JT Got Soul. That's JT Got SOLE. Follow Potnas Podcast at POTNAS Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. We got full length episodes now. Visit our website, partnerspodcast.com. And then any topics you want us to cover, email contact at partnerspodcast.com. We will see you on season 5. Leave us a 5-star review. Peace. We love y'all. Oh yeah.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?